Hello? Alright, there we go. That fixed it. Sweet. I'm pretty sure that fixed it, right? Okay, I have to do the intro all over again. Thank you for the call out. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, let's try that again. Hello, Witness. Hello, Cyrus. Hello, Scarsick, and also Panda, of course. Alright, one more time. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Today's question of the day is, are you proud of yourself? So it's going to be a lot more philosophy from me. I feel like I've been ignoring the question of the day a bit too much. So the question, you might wonder, like, what exactly do you mean by that? Just answer it with whatever comes to mind first. So I feel like this question is very prominent in this day and age, especially as a nurse in acute healthcare. So I think it's a question that we should ask ourselves more often. Like, I ask myself this question probably, I would say, every 3 or 4 days, because I use it as a way to calibrate. So sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes it's no. And if it's yes, then I'm like, okay, all right, well, I guess I'm doing well. And if the answer is no, then I know I need to recalibrate something in my behavior. So I think it's a fun way to use the question. That said, for Helldivers 2 today, we'll be doing laser builds only. I've always loved whenever you guys ask me for laser builds, so this should be a hilarious evening. To add to that, I wanted to say, probably tomorrow I'll ask if you guys would enjoy watching me play a different game, and if so, which one? Because quite a bit of you have told me that you enjoy hanging out on stream, but you also feel like you're kind of done with Helldivers. So we'll see how people feel about that when I ask the question tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much the disclaimers. As always, feel free to join the Discord by scanning the QR code. Once you get into the Discord, you have to change your channels and roles so you are part of the Helldivers 2 category, and then you'll be able to see me in Discord. And !join in the chat if you want to join for a couple runs in the mission. Probably 1 run depending on how many people are waiting, but sometimes it's multiple runs if there's no queue, so no worries there. And as usual, I have a crap ton of medical polls prepared for you guys, so it's also fun for me to learn, so I appreciate you guys enjoying it, because it gives me something to do my homework into, so much appreciated. Alright, some shout outs and then we get in there. Hello, I'm pretty sure I did Cyrus, Scarsick, Witness, and Pendulum. Hello, Rigoletto, how are you doing, my Middle Eastern friend? You too, Ultra. The light show indeed, Ultra, the light show indeed. Let's get in there. I'm pretty sure I got everyone. We have a DSS now, so there might be... Yeah, that would be cool. What does it do anyway? I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that, Cyrus. I have no idea what DM you're talking about. Alright, let's see. I'm just kidding. I'll look into it. Cyberpunk would be really cool for the game. Okay, alright. Well, Cyberpunk is single player though, right? So we'll see if you guys would enjoy that as much. I do enjoy it being a community thing, right? Where you guys can jump in and out. So we'll see how that feels, but definitely part of the list. Nice, Panda, nice. Hello, Joskin, good seeing you again, but you too, Icotica. Enjoy your dinner, Rigoletto. I've been good, man. So what is this? How does this work? There is currently no active actions, planetary bombardment, Eagle Storm, orbital blockade. So we donate... It is. So do we get all 3? Do we just keep donating everything? Okay. Hello? I confirm. Take all my stuff. Nice that they gave us a dump. Take all of it. Take more. Oh, what? What do you mean you have to wait 24 hours? Rude. Alright, well, I donated. Oh, we can choose the location. Akamar? Everyone says, oh wait, Mastia. Okay, I will do Mastia, I guess. No idea why I did Mastia, but that's fine. Apparently it's accessible. Yeah, no clan system. But maybe they'll introduce it later, I guess. But we'll see what this is. I'm kind of scared the DSS is going to be a relative disappointment. That would suck.
Mission coordinates.
Hello, Witness. Awkward hug.
Hellpods Prime.
Oh no, Masty has a bad idea. Oh, too late now. Sorry, Zyrus. This is how much I care about the DSS supporting us, I suppose. My bad. My bad. I will go with laser armor. Wait. I just got in here. Give me a second. If I had a clan, I would call it Phacil is the best.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Or Pib. Phacil is best. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, that's probably a fun one. Since you guys are here, this is when I started the YouTube channel, which is called Phacil Gaming, of course. I actually started it like just randomly. I was like, we'll see where this goes. We'll see if people actually enjoy the stuff I make. I don't know. It's fine, whatever. And now people are actually enjoying it. So now I'm like, well, crap. Because I realized I probably should have thought of a better name. Because I don't really like putting me at the center of it. Obviously, you guys have heard my speeches before. I'm not interested in being the center of it. I'm interested in building something that people value, people can appreciate, people enjoy. So we will actually be renaming whatever it is that you want to call that we're building here, basically. Whatever it is that you want to call it. So we are definitely renaming it at some point. And of course, everyone gets to have a vote on Discord, so no worries. But we are looking into it. We are definitely looking into it. Get it done. And then at that point, probably use that name for the DSS, I guess. Something like that. Food. Name your clan Food. That's a good clan name. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Oh, you wasted your vote as well, Zyrus. Okay. Yeah, good to know. All right, lasers. All the lasers. I'll go with a grenade pistol, though. I feel like between this and a laser cannon, you barely ever use any of the other stuff anyway. Do we need to do this planet, by the way? Oh my goodness, sorry. I just realized. I forgot to check. This is just the modifier.
Mission preparation aborted.
Do we leave?
Choose where to join your fellows in righteous liberation.
Where are we going? We're going here. Galevar's under attack. Yeah, good thing I checked.
One last step.
Initiating FTL.
ICU. Definitely. No, Iconic, please. If anyone comes up with a fantastic name. Oh, it's pretty. Look at it. The DSS. It's pretty.
Successful.
The DSS is pretty. There it is.
Mission coordinates
Looks neat, honestly. Hopefully we can board it at some point. If you guys come up with good names, I will definitely take it into account. I am all for democracy. Not the Helldivers variation, just normal democracy. Let's see. Unmuting on Discord. I unmuted on Discord. Alright, laser cannon, of course. Maybe shield generator, I guess. I haven't done that in forever. Oh, sorry, no. Never mind. Lasers. What else is lasery? I guess this is lasery. Whatever. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I get decimated. Do I go? Maybe I'll go this. Someone go vitality. Am I? Is my Discord not working? Oh no, my Discord's working. Okay, right. Alright, we're good. Okay, alright. You sound like an absolute child. That's fine. Don't worry about it, witness. Speaker of truth. I don't know. Do you not feel like it's a little bit conceited, Jake? It could be. I think it's a cool name. But I want, like, the vision to the channel, the YouTube channel, and everything I do is basically, I just want people to be happier, right? I believe there's a very simple way to get there. If I just get people to understand, hey, if you just wake up and you're like, okay, let's see who I can help today. Just one person. And when I say help, I'm not like, oh, you need to do this big grand gesture. Just one person you can help, just a little bit. That's enough. If you do that every single day, we're good. If everyone does that every single day, peace on earth. Happy could work. Happy could work. Let's look into it. I like it actually. It's simple. Definitely could work.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
Wow. Really? What a start. What was that? What was that, Phacil? Please. I feel like I can land this right there. Oh, did I get it? Maybe not. I did get it. Amazing. Oh, I feel like the gas is doing work.
Calling in a hell bomb. Spots northwest. Calling in orbital strike. Sending in an eagle. Orbital inbound.
Oh well, I guess I just held on it.
Engaging terminal. Hell bomb arm.
Please,
Clear the area.
please, 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 please. Alright, we're good. Hope divers. Hope divers sounds interesting. Joy also works probably. Good job, team. Alright. Joy sounds good as well. So how are we feeling? Are we feeling one word names or are we feeling more word names? Scythe, I believe, does have multiple scopes. Yep. I enjoy 50 though. I feel like 50/75 meters is pretty good. Alright, I think we go clockwise. We are golden armor laser boys.
Tagging map. West. 100 meters.
I do feel like the scope is much better now. The scythe scope. Used to be very weird, I feel. Alright team, hit me with your first answers. Who says, yeah, hell yeah, I'm super proud of who I am?
Spot outpost spotted.
Oh, come here. Not everyone at the same time. Yeah, it definitely could feel too concise, Psychotica. Nice! That is fantastic, Psychotica. It doesn't have to be, of course, over the grand scheme of things, right? It can just be right now. No! Please! Oh! No! Dodge! Yes! Close. But no banana, Hokey boy. Not 100%, but definitely say proud of the person. That is awesome. That is a big deal, believe it or not. Calling you in. Oh, you already got called in. Good laser. Going clockwise. Ow. What the? Was there a mine there? I genuinely did not see that. That's a big deal in itself, honestly, Rigoletto. It sounds kind of silly, but there's a lot of people who just answer no to that question, unfortunately. Well, that's a mistake, though, because I genuinely have not met anyone that doesn't have something they can't be, that lacks something to be proud of. Everyone has something that they're good at, something they're amazing at even. But most people don't contemplate it. I've gotten really good over the past few years at detecting it as well. I usually tell people, I can instantly tell if you're someone who's not proud of yourself, because you say stuff like, how come you don't know that? How would you not know that? Everyone knows that. You're super dumb for not knowing that. If anyone says anything like that, they're not proud of who they are. And you may wonder, what, Phacil? What do you mean? How does that work? And the answer is relatively simple as well. Basically, if you say stuff like that, what you're saying is, I know how this works, and you don't. And so therefore, You must be dumb, because if I know how it works, and I'm an idiot, and you don't, you're an even bigger idiot. So in their mind, whenever they say stuff like that, they're basically saying, there is no way that I know it and someone else doesn't. Which doesn't sound like a very proud person now, does it? So, fun fact. I wish I was wrong too. No, this plant! And so someone's usually like, well, what if they just think you're stupid, Phacil? Someone who's proud of themselves doesn't find the room mentally to feel that way about a random person. Ah, got him. Nice one, Cyrus. Proud of where you are, but not who you are. That's interesting, Joskin. They should be connected in theory.
Liberty dispensed. Box, north. Requesting orbital.
I don't know, I feel like the build's working, team. Laser builds. I believe there's a group called Tech Divers, right? I heard about it on a YouTube short. I feel like I also need stims. This guy's gonna get me. No, he's not. Haha.
Dropping a pin, northeast, 100 meters.
Oh, Joskin. Sorry, Joskin. Okay, I guess we go clockwise. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Niesco? Good seeing you, but we're rocking the lasers today. Yeah, I'll be rocking it all evening. Normally I rock it probably for like one run, maybe two, but I'm gonna be rocking it for longer. It's probably good for me to practice it because it has no recoil. Normally I'm not used to guns with absolutely no recoil. So it's good for the feeling. What I'm going to be trying to practice is basically, like, you see how they sway? So the little eye bobs up and down. I've mentioned this before. But if you can get used to that rhythm, it's a big deal. Same for this berserker. His head sways left to right as he runs towards you. So if you can get that sway down, that little swing back and forth, that's a huge deal. No! There we go. Alright. It might be, yeah, Ikotica. I'm not sure if that's what it was called. Yeah.
Making progress.
Let's see. I also feel like gas is... I feel like the gas is kind of underestimated against bots right now. Because the berserkers are so prominent. Oh jeez. Because the berserkers are so prominent. And a gas just obviously makes them lose their stuff. There's the sway.
Reinforcing.
It's working, boys. It's working. I feel like I should probably laser the mega at some point. I don't know if we need to mega this. Yeah, blobs of heavies as well, exactly. Exactly. I am pretty confident this goes for the fabricator. 2 out of 4? 2 out of 4, yeah. Got it. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Time for lasers. Wait, Hulk. Wait.
Requesting orbital strike.
Wait. Okay, fine.
Calling down fortifications.
Do we have a resupply somewhere? Calling one in back here.
Throwing supply beacon.
By you, witness.
Deploying equipment package.
Bounced.
Sending in an eagle.
Lasers. Okay, boy. Got him. Do we push? I feel like we push. Looks pretty empty. We can push. That's a big pack. No.
Calling in reinforcement.
Get in there.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
Ow. I feel like I have very little answers to fabricators. I should have gone thermites, honestly. Not really using the stuns enough to justify them. Definitely should have gone thermites.
Reloading.
Also feel like the rover's doing a pretty good job as well.
Outpost destroyed. Requesting fortifications.
Coming. We have a spot, by the way, if anyone is interested. Can I? That's a big boy. There's the sway. Oh, down, up, left, right. Never mind. This is working. I do realize maybe fire resistant armor works well with laser builds as well. Does it? I feel like it should, right? Oy! Ow. Look at that. That's pretty good, gas. I guess we go generator. What a peaceful mission. It's going so well. I guess we brought the OP build. Ho ho ho!
Supplies.
All lasers, team. Shoot him in the groin. In the buttocks.
Engaging terminal.
Yeah.
Enemy patrol. Southeast. Never mind.
Do we shoot the patrol?
Requesting orbital strike.
That's a hub bomb.
Danger. I got the terminal.
Well. We fight
Southeast.
for our right.
Reinforcing.
I didn't even get to finish my Beastie Boys line.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
It's a reference for everyone over 30, I think. I'm not sure.
Point me to the enemy.
Oh, that's a laser. We have more lasers. Oh, too many lasers. We're good. Alright.
Got a sample.
Is it time? That laser's really doing work, honestly.
Calling in orbital strike.
That rover just... I feel like the rover in combination with the gas did that. That rover definitely looked like it decimated the berserker. That's interesting.
Get
I'm definitely not using my lasers enough, but that's okay. My orbital lasers, sorry. Oh, come on. Ooh. Please. Please. All right. Wait.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Does this work? It does, right? It does. That's pretty neat. I forgot that one.
Objective complete.
Blue. What's up, Blue?
Hell bomb arm.
At the beginning of the stream, I said I used today's question of the day as a way to calibrate
Rare sample acquired.
how I feel about what I'm doing. So as a way to consciously check whether I feel like I did right. Let me give you an example, right? So I'm canceling Saturday's stream because Saturday I'm celebrating my son's birthday. He turns 1. And for a couple days I was like waking up at like 4 a.m. doing video stuff, and then, you know, being like, okay, all right, I need to push this here, do this there, you know, buy the birthday cakes and the invitations, and, you know, do my best everywhere. But most of it my girlfriend does, to be fair. And then I was like, okay, and then how do I do this? And then we'd have the party, and then like I would have to leave here, and then I'd go there, and then I realized
Requesting orbital strike.
this is a really bad idea, Phacil. And so that's kind of where I was like, you know, maybe you should do what it is you preach, which is prioritize your family as much as you can, the people you love as much as you can, and then work from there. And then obviously I love hanging out with you guys and do my best to spread the word, if you will. But basically, life caught up to me, and I was like, all right. And so that's kind of where I posted the post where I said, all right, I need to accept that it is what it is. And so that's where I kind of was like, okay, I'm proud of myself. Which is kind of funny, right? Because you would think that's the part where I wouldn't be proud of myself. But I'm proud because I made a decision that I didn't really want to make, if that makes sense. But I knew I had to make. And I think that's one of those ones that everyone should be more proud of. I think a lot of times people feel like, oh, I didn't get everything I wanted, and so therefore I failed. But oftentimes, making the decision to just choose one, accepting that you have to give on the other, is something you should be much more proud of than you can imagine. No, get in there. I called you boys in there. There's 2.
Sending in an eagle. Calling in orbital strike.
I feel like if you master the laser cannon, you have to be like deadly as crap. Okay, I'm definitely throwing a laser here. There's no way I don't use it here.
Calling in a support weapon.
Gas, please. Laser fabricators, please.
Outpost cleared. Tagging map. West.
Thank you, laser. I feel like the laser's crazy here. What the heck? Just flies through everything.
Calling down a support weapon.
I think we do mission first here, right, Witness? Because the extraction is south. So we definitely go for mission first. Resupply in 10 as well. Never make any decisions. I never commit to anything meaningful. I just pretend to not exist for as long as I can. I hope that I can avoid being alone without it. But that's the thing, though, Blue. See, it's kind of funny because if you really contemplate it, you know exactly what it is that does not make you proud, which in theory translates to you know exactly what you should do to start being proud, right? And I think just making decisions is a big deal. Like if you realize how many people are incapable of making decisions, that's a giant deal. So even if it's a decision where you feel like it's not optimal, maybe you're making a mistake, maybe it's wrong, maybe you shouldn't, maybe just make that decision. You'll find out in the end, right? This is probably a fun fact for you guys. I have a Dutch podcast I record with a really good friend of mine. And like he hits me with the same stuff all the time, where he says, I feel like we should redo this. I feel like we need to, we're not doing this 50 times, man. I always say to him, hello Titanic, by the way. Bye-bye, Iconic, have a good one. I always say to him, I'm not recording this 50 times. Like, I'll record it twice, maybe 3 times at most. I go, and after that, we accept. You know, we're always going to find something we can do better, always going to find something we thought we could have said differently, done differently, a topic we should have added, a topic we should have left out. At some point, you have to make the decision, right? And I said, we just make it, and then we have all the stuff we feel maybe we could have done better, but we're not sure about, and we just accept that it is what it is, and then we let the world decide. And so the beauty is exactly that happens. People are like, oh, we feel like this and that, and then we're like, yeah, we knew that much, but then we give them the reasoning, and everyone just says, oh, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, good to know you guys thought about it. And I think this is the way the world reacts 9 out of 10 times. Well, it's a good question to ask yourself, Blue. Oftentimes the answer is much more simple than you might think. Oftentimes the answer is it's because you're afraid of consequence. That's usually the answer. But the funny part is the conclusion you're unconsciously coming to is you feel, again, unconsciously, like not making a decision is safer. But it's not. The consequence of not making a decision is feeling how you feel now. So unless you feel like that's a good, acceptable consequence, maybe you should try a different route. Or as Einstein very eloquently put it, you can't do the same thing over and over again and then expect a different outcome. I know some people think it's from, I believe, Fallout, but it's not. Okay.
Injury? What injury?
Oh,
Sample collected. Light for Super.
hello, Make Ticker Bomb. How are you doing? Question of the day, no. You know when you realize that you're mostly stressed about things which can change for better and is fully under control but not taking action. Change for better is yeah, you feel like, you know, it sounds relatively similar to the thing Blue is describing, right? The decision making. I think decision making is one of those things that once you get into the habit of it, you'll never let go of it. Because you'll realize making a mistake makes you feel better than not making a decision at all. And realistically speaking, I don't know why you would choose anything other than that. Does this take down the ship? It does. Good to know. Run, Joskin! Probably not stand next to those plants. Oh, you just can. Bob the head. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I feel like I'm getting a better feel for the bobbing, to be fair. Plant, please. Please, 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 please. Those plants kill me way too often. So if you ever find yourself in a situation like that, where you kind of just feel like you're helpless and powerless, that's rarely true. You just need to make a decision. And the truth is, most of the time, you know that whatever you choose, you're going to either upset someone or worse, really piss them off, right? But you have to accept that it comes with it, right? There's not a thing you can do, like I'm convinced of this. There is not one thing we can do that's going to please everyone. It's never going to happen. If you accept that, that's gigantic for you in terms of happiness. So you're always going to piss someone off. Just make sure you do it to the right person. Oh, nice, thank you. So whoever you annoy, make sure you chose wisely, because you're going to annoy someone. And then that changes the framework entirely. You stop caring about annoying someone, and you start caring about annoying the right person. We're getting dropped on, right? It's time for techno. Get cast, boys. What is this?
Calling in extraction. Requesting fortification. Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound. Strike.
Alright, that was fun. We did done diddy do's. Coming, boys. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Gaffel? That's exactly what it is, Neosco. Just accept you're gonna annoy someone, no matter what you decide to do. But also realize, this is the fun part. I said this to a young student at work today by pure coincidence. The thing is, if you don't make a decision at all, you're right. You definitely will annoy less people. But, there's a very big but. It's very rare for people to like someone who doesn't really have an opinion. Like, they won't hate you, but liking and, you know, even loving and really caring about someone who doesn't have an opinion is hard. Because you're not sure who they are, right? Like, if you don't make a decision, you could wonder, do you know who you are? But once you start making decisions, you'll start realizing this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is what I value. This is what's important to me. And all of those things are gigantic. Which I believe fix a lot more problems than may look like on the surface. Is this build OP? Why is nothing approaching us? Yeah, definition of insanity. Exactly, witness. Sorry. Lasers are OP. Confirmed. Lasers OP confirmed. I didn't even bring thermites. I feel like thermites answer our fabricator problem. I think we're good. Everything's just dead. Good to go. Let's get team. We're amazing. Do we see the laser? Yes, we do. Let's see.
Democracy prevails once more.
No, I don't mind with this. No worries at all. Go ahead with the ballistic shield. I'm afraid of everything, and I don't expect anything different. I've given up on trying to change it. I keep doing the same thing over and over, because at least this is the devil I know. This is just my life at this point. Not happy. That's the thing, though, Blue. Like, maybe I'll hit you with stuff that you've already thought about, but why? It's probably good if you reframe it. Right? Like, why? Like, especially at your age, I know you're a younger guy. Like, you know, the trip we have on Earth, oftentimes people say it's super short. Like, I'm 34. You have to realize, like, I've buried way too many people younger than me. So the fact that I'm still here, I'm grateful for. I know people that are like, oh, I'm so scared, I'm turning 30. It's like, there's a very simple phrase I use to reframe it for them. I said, you should enjoy the luxury of growing old, because that's what it is. And so if you keep that frame of mind, right, why would you accept that it's not everything it could be, right? Why would you accept that this is just it, right? When realistically, of course, it's not just it. You can make it whatever you want to make it. You know, every time people ever said that, this is just it, you have to realize that's very rarely true. Like, if someone you love dies, okay, all right, they're not coming back, but that doesn't mean you'll never feel what you felt with them again, right? There's There's so many different ways to look at it. I think we can do a short mission, and then I have to play an ad. Let's eradicate with lasers.
Hellpods primed.
So definitely something worth contemplating, Blue. Obviously, you don't have to do it live on stream, but I would say if you're at a point in your life,
Orbit.
both are fine, witness, whatever you want. If you're at a point in your life, Blue, where you feel like, in quotation marks, this is just it, that is so rarely true. It is insane. And I would bet money on the fact that it's probably never true. That's an opinion, of course, though I can't prove that to you. Never will be able to. Guard dog rover. I guess I'll do more lasers. I feel like maybe airstrike was good. And then this needed to be thermites. We don't really need to run, right? So let's see. Regarding the question of the day, no, there are many aspects that I'm happy with and a lot of room for improvement. Overall, I'm happy. If you're happy overall, that's good, Maker. I keep mentioning, like, sometimes people think it's funny or think it's weird, but I always tell people you can use these questions as a way to calibrate, right? So just if you wake up one day and you feel off, you know, this is how I calibrate a lot of stuff I do. I make Ticker as a mod for Phacil Gaming. I always tell people, if I'm like, am I sure whether I should do this? Am I happy about this? I just ask myself, you know, does this make me proud? Does this make the world a better place? Does this do what it is I'm trying to do? And if the answer is yes, I do it. And if the answer is no, I don't. But it sounds really silly because you may think, well, but isn't it obvious? It's not. It's very rarely obvious. It's not until you start asking the question and you start truly analyzing it, the way you guys analyze a lot of Helldiver stuff, that's when you start realizing, wait a second, it's definitely not as obvious as it looks. So by all means, make sure you ask the question.
Calling in reinforcements. 50 meters. Requesting orbital strike.
The bombing.
Sending in an eagle.
Follow the head as it sways. Oh. No! This is bad for me.
Injury. What injury? Requesting air support.
Oh, thermites, my bad. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, good thermite. Let's see.
Sending in an eagle.
Well, maybe you start there, Blue. Decide something you want. And before you answer, I don't have anything I want, think about it for a little bit longer.
Requesting air injury. What injury?
Oh, I stuck that pretty well.
Freedom forever.
Behind you, witness. No.
Reinforcing. Calling in orbital strike.
Excuse me. Going this way. Good to go. Let's see. Yeah, the art of stop worrying and start living. Exactly. It's very difficult to apply, especially in this day and age. Well, it's kind of the thing, right? It's, in my opinion, it's the same as the art of reframing. It's remembering, you know, it sounds so cliche. I hate when people say it to patients as well. I was like, well, we have so much to be grateful for. It's like, that doesn't make your life situation any better. right? But what they're trying to explain, normally anyway, is that the art lies in getting to a point where you realize you have stuff to be happy for. And I feel like the only way we will genuinely get there, 9 out of 10 times, is by deciding for ourselves what we want and then realizing that we have power over whether or not we get it. And then usually that changes the game. Especially for people like you guys. Hey, what's up, Shikatas? You guys are all very analytical people. Oftentimes, I'll give you a good example. You guys will like this. For the ones who've seen me stream relatively frequently, like you'll hear me say this all the time. Does this weapon kill this? Is this thing capable of destroying that? And some of you guys are like, dude, Phacil, how come you ask us stupid questions like that? And the answer is because I don't care about the answer, right? I'm just trying to figure stuff out as I go, but I don't care about it enough to do my homework outside of the game. So when I'm playing with you guys, I have a lot of fun figuring it out. I think it's fun to hang out with you guys, etc. But other than that, I'm not interested. That's the thing, right? Once you get to a point where your brain says, I care about this and I don't care about that, well, the consequence is obvious, right? The consequence is you now officially have reached the point where... One second. You've officially reached the point where you know exactly what is important to you, what's not. You know exactly what it is you're willing to spend energy on and what not. Right? All of this becomes really obvious. Hello, doggy. We're good. And I think that's the thing. Once you get to that point, that's why I know a lot of people that this is another fun fact for you guys. A lot of people that don't like my vision or don't appreciate what I do or they don't believe me. There's a lot of reasons why people say mean stuff to me. The reason why I usually tell people, even those people end up liking me, is because I always explain to them, I'm not doing this because I want your confirmation. I'm doing this because I want the world to be a better place. If I get your confirmation, I doubly appreciate that. But if I don't, I'll still do it. And this is kind of where people start testing me. It's like, oh yeah, Phacil, let's see how you react to me calling you a douche. Right? It's like, and then oftentimes people are like, wait a second, this guy's legit. But the only reason I can get to that type of consistency is because I decided beforehand what's important to me and what's not. So the amount of benefits from having something you want, something you find important, something you value, something you appreciate is gigantic. It's insane even. Well, you guys just left me? No one cares. No one cares about the Phacil. I'm coming. Alright. I was just kidding. Oh no, it's eating messages. Hello, Pantherios. No, is it eating messages? Let me check. Why is it eating messages? Don't do this. Please. Wait, it doesn't say it ate your message? Or maybe it... maybe it actually it blocked it through moderation. The automatic moderation. Alright. So yeah, I think this is probably one of those topics that has always been very dear to my heart. 21 kills with Trader. Well done, Witness. Did you just say sacrifices must be made? This guy. Yeah. All right, we'll do a medical poll and then I have to run an ad. Here we go. Let's do the medical poll. Changing the topic to something a bit more light. Let's see. Prepping the question. One moment. I have to copy paste a bunch of stuff. There it is. I need to find a better way to do this. Alright, here we go. Let's see how many of you are chemists. The question is, what is the approximate pH level, acidity, of our blood? This is actually really important on the ICU, also for the surgical room, and also the pulmonary ward, but there's specific wards that deal in pH quite a bit. Every single doctor is interested, but some of them more so. Exclamation mark vote and then a number to vote. What is the approximate pH level of human blood? And then you type 1, 2, 3, or 4. Sorry. 1 is the top option. Let's see how we're feeling. If the pH is really low in number, it's called acidic. If it's really high, it's called, I don't know if it's the same in English, but it's called alkalotic, I believe. Alkaline, I suppose, in English? Not sure. Soapy. 5 seconds. How are we feeling? Oh, thank you, Neosco. It is indeed to 7.4, which is the same as water. Fun fact. Or basically identical, I should say. Our body works really, really hard to keep it at 7.4. Fun fact. If we get acidic, we'll start breathing faster to get rid of carbon dioxide, which is acid in nature. And if it gets higher, we start breathing slower. Fun stuff. And then there's also an internal mechanism, but might go into that after the break. Get your waters, move around. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, 3 minutes of not too much content for our Twitch viewers. So it's 3 minutes. Let's see if I can... Okay, let's see how many rounds I can get 100 time bonus and 100 perfect bonus. That's 2. We still have 1 spot if anyone's interested. 3. Oh, okay, alright. No!
Oh man.
Hello! How are you doing, bud? I failed. Witness? Witness? Doing fine? How was your day?
Yeah. It was heavy.
Heavy? Are you okay?
A heavy day. I'm good.
Mentally
Fine.
or physically?
Hmm?
Mentally or physically?
Both, I can say. Good to come home and relax with the games.
Nice. So do you feel like you avoid them or do you feel like you process them by gaming?
I think I process them afterwards. But yeah, I avoid them, I think.
You think you avoid them?
Yeah, I think.
So they come back to haunt you later?
Managed democracy calls for
In
it.
theory you process them if they don't come back to haunt you.
Okay, I think I downplay them. No.
Can you give me a synonym for it? What do you call downplaying?
Downplay.
Take your time, take your time. Neosco is asking if financially it was heavy, but I'm assuming it wasn't financially, right?
No, it was financially a good day. Got my pay yesterday. And
Payday! Payday's nice day. It's very rare. That's a fun fact about working, by the way. If you're working, very rarely are the hours you invest into working, are they financially difficult? Because in theory, they're the opposite, right? They're financially very, very positive.
yes.
Because first of all, you're making money, but then second of all, you can't spend any. Well, not too much anyway. Other than lunch and coffee, I suppose.
I bring my own lunch. And we have free coffee, so
Innocents perish
Nice.
every wasted second.
I
We
think-
must act. The enemy is attempting to seize one of our planets.
Give me 1 second
We
to check.
must join the defense.
perks of working in IT.
You still work in IT? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Nice.
Development.
Okay. Okay. You still like your job?
Another step.
Oh, I love it.
Coordinates locked.
Nice. I love how fast you answer that and how solidly you answer that. That's important. I love
Just
it.
a heavy day.
I love it. I know a lot of
It's
people
hard,
that
but I love it.
I know a lot of people that would be like, wait, you said love. You didn't say I like my job. You said I love my job. What exactly
Yeah,
does your job do? Love is a different
Well,
emotion.
I program. It's fun.
Allied
You're a software
destroyer
developer?
has joined squadron.
Yeah.
Engaging
Nice.
orbital thrusters.
I said this.
You want a side hustle? I'm looking for software developers.
Orbit synchronized.
Oh god.
Oh no. I just told Phacil I'm stressed and he's giving me a job. Oh, no worries, no
Well, it
worries.
depends.
No,
It
take
depends
it.
if you want help or you want me to make a.
No,
Facebook.
that's not. No, oh no. What? Would you say? Want me to make a Facebook? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, no.
I've had friends who said like, well, can't you make like this for me?
Can you make me a giant app that makes me really rich? Thank you.
Yeah. I had a friend told me, yeah, can you make a workout app so I can track my progress? And like, that'll take like a few
no.
months, maybe years.
Oh, that just shows how much I think people know about coding, right?
Yeah.
I feel like shield generator is gonna be the thing here. Oh, we need oh, we don't have a vitality. All right, one sec. Then I think we go. Probably this.
You wanna know why I love my job so much?
Of course.
Because it's for you guys.
Ah, that is a solid answer. I'm assuming there was no sarcasm there.
Nope.
Well done, bud.
I'm
Well
working.
done.
It's for increasing the productivity of healthcare workers.
That is awesome.
Mainly my objective.
That is awesome. See, as silly as it sounds, the reason I responded like that is because I love when people give me Disney answers to stuff. Because, funny enough, that's exactly how it works.
Yes.
If you just focus on achieving the higher fantasy, if you will, that is like the fastest road to happiness I've ever seen.
Yes.
Exactly, Neosco. The day when we're rich, that's what payday is. It is. Hello, Kuhn. Nice to meet you. It actually is, yeah. But there's no action yet, though. We're supplying it with samples. We need to gather samples, by the way, guys. I just realized. If we weren't. I think we were, though. Yes. Nice hell bomb. Where's my backpack go? There it is. Where do we go? Clockwise? Counterclockwise. I feel counterclockwise.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. 100 meters.
Oh, northeast? Okay, we go northeast then.
Requesting orbital.
Follow the order. I feel like this shield generator is gonna be amazing. 50 seconds, it's back already.
Objective near your position.
No. Yes. Laser winners.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Can we shoot this? We can. Win. Laser it.
Drop.
I'm getting a red crosshair, but is it not dying? It definitely is dying. No. I got you, boys.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Alright. It works. It's crazy that it works. I got a shield generator coming down. Get in here. On me. Let's do... Oh, never mind. He just killed everything with that 500. Never mind. Hello? It's pretty big now, right? This generator, I feel like, is quite a bit bigger. Okay. Clockwise? Is the fabricator still alive? It bounced. Is it on there? Might be close enough. No, it's not, right? Bummer. Okay. Ow. Did you guys see how fast that Devastator was walking? Crap ton. We need to devote an absolute crap ton of samples, I feel. I have no idea, but I put in like 50 rare, 75 standard, the green ones, and it didn't even move the bar. So I don't know how many actually you need. But you can only do that once every 24 hours as a player. So it does require everyone apparently.
100 meters. Bot fabricator. East, 100 meters.
Probably give it to you guys. Generator's coming. There's a generator coming right next to you guys. Ow.
Bot fabricator. East, 100 meters.
I'll play air support. You go
Fabricator. East,
Nice.
100 meters.
kill the thing.
Calling down a support weapon.
Ow. Maybe don't dive face first into a rocket Phacil. Coming.
Objective located.
Let's push the tempo.
Calling in a hell bomb.
I feel kind of bad for I feel kind of bad for the gunships. I'm pretty sure they don't stand a chance.
South.
I am pretty sure the gunships do not stand a chance. I guess we go Mega.
Tagging map. East, 300 meters.
Ray. Oh.
Reloading.
Alright, we're getting drop ships. My bad. Do we fight? Run? What do we do? Can this kill it? No, it doesn't. Right?
Calling in orbital strike.
I guess we fight. Fight! There's a shield gen coming. Get in the shield gen. Fight in the shield gen. Just in time.
Holy sh!
Amazing!
Did you see that?
Amazing. Well done. I didn't actually. I just saw the giant ship on my face.
500. The 500 hit the dropship.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well done. Easy. Hey, what's up, Stern? Oh, wait. Can we? Oh, we need to do that more. Wait. Definitely curious. Oh, this is gonna be super interesting. Wait. Oh, can you call a commando here? Come here, witness. Call it right here. Call the commando right here.
50 meters.
Call them. Witness. Call it on me. Exactly on the marker.
Tagging location. Freedom required.
Where is he? He doesn't give a crap. Witness does not give two craps. All
Say
right.
he's the bad witness.
I was like, right here. He literally turned 180 degrees. He's like, okay, sure. Alright, we're going for Mega. Let's go for Mega. We're good. Alright. Hellbomb? No. Broken car.
Pesky turrets.
Pesky turrets indeed. Oh, please. I'm dead. Oh, 2 shots, lucky. Always tiny guys first, guys. Fun fact. Prevent the drop. Make sure you peek properly. So, work your way from right to left if you peek right. Left to right if you peek left.
Found something.
I don't know, I feel like the scythe is growing on me. Hello? That took a while.
Sample acquired.
Oh, snap. That was serious. Calling a resupply on you guys. And a shield gen as well, because there's a cannon about to blast you. Oh, blasted me. We're good. Can I get this? Easy. It bounced. It bounced. No, so rude.
Calling in orbital strike. Hot, south, close. Found something.
We're good. That didn't bounce, right? No, it didn't. Okay.
Orbital inbound.
Coming. Calling a laser in the
Requesting air support.
mega.
Orbit. Calling in reinforcements.
I feel like maybe I just go in here.
Calling in reinforcements.
The laser's putting in work. 3 fabricators. No, it's just... I feel like the laser's getting stuck on cannons it has to take out. Hello, Stern. How are you doing, by the way, bud? Sorry. Should have answered much sooner. Oh. What?
I'm bleeding out.
Just die. I go this way. I feel like I go this way. Get cannon. Oh, please. I'll throw this here. No. What was that? Shield gen. Working on mega. Is there stuff? Oh, they're downstairs. Okay. Two more. I'm good as well. Thank you, Stern. Hope you're doing well, bud. On top of, oh, sorry, not hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day. There we go. That's what I meant to say. English, Phacil.
Freedom never sleeps. Outpost cleared.
Is it time to scythe some body, boys? So here, because I'm peeking upwards, I have to shoot the guy in the back first. So if I shoot the guy in the back first, in theory that makes it so that I get shot in the face. I was gonna say, so only he can shoot me, but that doesn't require me dodging it. Well, now it's those guys I have to aim for because they're higher. Alright, okay, fine. We will do it like this then. Coming. Did you get it? That's a nice throw. Very nice. That's a 380. Okay. I guess we go south. Manly dive. Ow. How come I take so little fall damage? Is that this armor? Like what is... Okay. Okay.
You gotta have those things. Thank you.
What? It just randomly dropshipped us? He didn't even see us yet. Cheater. Are you guys ready to fight the drop? Here we go. Get to me, get to me, get to me. Generator incoming. Fight the drop. He's... Oh, snap. Wait, did that generator just get destroyed by the 500?
Sorry.
That's interesting. No, I didn't think that was possible actually, but I guess it is.
They really need to rework that thing.
That's good enough, honestly.
Shot on tip. Yeah.
What was that? Was that an airstrike?
120. 120.
Oh, it targeted me perfectly.
Yeah.
Well done, 120. I feel like barrages have a thing for me.
Joining the fray.
What? The last one. It's well done, honestly. Can't even be mad. Well targeted.
That made my day. Thank you.
Wow. Make ticker, where's the clip? That thing got me twice. What are the odds? Alright, alright. Oh, too much load on the shield? Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Bad positioning probably. Yeah, bad positioning.
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh. Oh. I guess we run south? Yeah, we can run south. The gas is pretty good. Maybe too good. Random patrol and a jammer.
Objective located. Cancel that. Objective
All
located.
good.
Southwest.
Still though, build feels pretty good. Oh. Where did I get shot from anyway? Okay. I don't watch stuff like that. That is true, Make Ticker, you are right. That is true. Although to be fair, it wasn't me. Witness decided to hit me with the 120 twice in a row. Which was pretty phenomenal. Shooting everything, no mercy for bot boys. Oh,
You issue what?
I'm getting dropped.
I'll res you. I'll run back.
Getting dropped on. Who is here to assist?
Take fall back weakness.
Oh, there's a jammer. Problematic. No, jammer. Are you okay on the jammer? No, this plant, please. Alright, am I out of? I am.
Reinforcing. Throwing supply beacon. Calling in reinforcements. Requesting fortifications.
We're good.
Requesting
Got
orbital
everything down.
strike. Requesting advanced weaponry.
We're good. So far, so good. Push, boys. Push in. Pushing. They're distracted. Shoot them. Nice strafing. Holy crap. This is going well. Everyone, what are your opinions on the DSS? That is a good question, McTicker, honestly. I am a little bit sad that it's not a clan system, to be fair. I feel like they wasted a big chance there. Oh, okay,
I
alright.
think it will be fun later on.
Probably?
My life for Super Earth.
Probably. I do feel like it's a bit of a shame it's not a clan system. Problematic. We need the jammer. We really need that jammer. Alright, I think Arrowhead are planning to do more with the DSS. Hopefully. How are we on the jammer?
I faced through the wall.
Okay.
Not good.
Dropship.
Okay. I think I run here. Yeah, it looks right. This looks like the right choice. Wow. You guys are already on this. Alright. Alright. It's deactivating.
Sample acquired.
I will throw you south. Throwing everyone south. Here we go, 3, 2, 1.
My drone.
Reinforcing.
And I feel like this goes here probably.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Yeah, probably. Oh. Can you guys call a resupply south?
Engaging terminal.
Alright, we're good.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the
Coming
area.
south.
Tac pack inbound.
Probably call a laser here.
100 orbital strike.
This is probably a laser. Is it? Yeah, it is, whatever. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, this way, Phacil. Mistakes. Thank you, laser. Laser's crazy now. Stern actually the other day told me they increased the damage on the laser, right? A bit, a couple patches back, 2 patches back, maybe 1 patch back, in the 60-day patches anyway. That's insane.
I think when they buffed the Bio Titans and the recoilless, they also buffed every orbital.
That's crazy. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I haven't used the laser since that patch.
Northwest. 300 meters.
I think even what's it called? The orbital railgun one-shots most enemies.
The railgun? But it should, right? If you think about it. The railgun definitely
The
should.
orbital, yeah, the orbital, yeah, yeah. I think it only doesn't one-shot the dog.
It doesn't. It should one-shot the dog, honestly, with how long the cooldown is and stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Rare sample acquired.
Or make it like a 2-minute cooldown.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair as well. Let's see.
Package acquired.
What would a clan system even do in Helldivers? Being able to emote to each other in a shared hub, having shared stat. All of it, honestly. I feel like the thing about a hub is that it just makes it feel like more of a community game, right? Like just imagine everyone that enjoys playing with me on stream would be capable of just, you know, sitting in the hub, if you will, right? As silly as it sounds, it still gives it more of a team-esque feel. Can you guys call me? I'm in trouble. So, yeah, I'm okay. Out of danger. Is it time for another shield gen? It was, but my bad.
Calling in reinforcements.
No, there's no arms, bro. Okay, no.
Oh, sorry. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Alright, I got the drive.
Package acquired.
I guess we run for the generator.
Found something. Dropping package.
Okie dokie.
Map. Northwest. 100 meters.
Generator?
Dropping package acquired.
Alright. In game, from that perspective, it'd be nice, but I don't think it's worth the effort now. Maybe in a year or so. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like if you contemplate the vision Arrowhead has, right? Which is just making a good co-op game. I feel like stuff like that should be a lot more prominent. I feel like they're focusing quite a bit on the damage in the game and the guns in the game, and much less on the co-op aspect of it. So I don't know, maybe, but it's an opinion, of course. They do plenty of stuff that does indirectly, at least, do a lot for the co-op aspect. So that's a good question.
Calling in orbital strike. Gas strike incoming.
Ow. I'll hold it. Calling a shield gen.
Calling down fortification.
There we go. Use the generator.
Orbital inbound.
Calling in. Nice one.
King orbital.
That's a lot of hockey, boys.
Calling down a support weapon.
It's an interesting sound the barrier makes as it takes damage. That was a mistake. I needed to go for this guy first here. That's why that went poorly for me. Right to left, Phacil, you're peeking right. All good. Good job, team.
Got a sample.
Okie dokie. So far, very clean. Are you drinking a milkshake?
I was gonna mute.
Wait, you actually are?
And just unmuted for that.
I feel like you actually are. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Good enough. Good enough.
I hope the burp was good enough. Really nice.
Okay. Alright, running towards witness. This feels pretty empty.
Package acquired.
Oh, there's a thief.
Dropping
And
package.
2 million bots right here.
Requesting orbital strike. Delivering tac pack.
This is an ideal position when a hawk is behind a rock like that. Because basically... Okay, I guess I take your arm. Because if he's behind a rock like that, where I can see his eye, but I can't see his arms, then he can't shoot me, but I can shoot him in the eye. So it's ideal altitude rocks, basically. Same here. If I shoot the arm from here, good job. Tree, please. Calling a generator. Get ready to fight. More fight. I feel like the generator is actually a thing now. It didn't used to be. It used to be funny, but I think the extra range, I'm kind of underestimating, I feel like, how much impact the extra range has on the shield. It gives you so much more wiggle room. That's neat. Okay.
Do you know how to throw the shells?
Sorry?
Do you know how to throw them, the shells?
Oh yeah, you press the... You change weapons right as you... as it projectiles into your hand. Thank Thank you. Good call out though. Good call out. Where are all the shells?
There's 2 mini nukes here. 3 mini nukes. Oh my.
Oh my goodness, 3.
Oh.
Please, body. Where's the other mini nukes? That's 2.
Only.
Where's the last one?
Somewhere around here.
I will go grab package. Okay, have a good one, Make Ticker. Thank you, bud, for joining.
Calling down a support weapon.
That was interesting. Oh. Going for package.
Lost.
Do. What'd you say? Do host?
Oh, sorry. Thinking music.
Wait, are you guys finishing the sieve? I'll run north.
Yeah. You know Rammstein.
Yes.
Yes.
Germans.
Germans. Ow.
No, I'm pretty sure Arnold is from Austria.
Yeah, Austria. But he's an honorable German.
But he does sound pretty German.
Objective complete. Dropping package. Package acquired.
Coming. Witness cleaned up over here.
What's your favorite band? Phacil?
I don't have a favorite band. Honestly, I listen to everything. But if you give me a band to listen to, I will listen to it. Oh, it's over here actually.
Okay, listen to King Lizard and the... No. King
Lizard?
Lizard and the Lizard Wizard.
King Lizard and the Lizard Wizard. That is a hell of a band name.
It's a meme band, but yeah.
Bitch to it. Bitch to it, pendulum. He's about to shoot me. No, don't. Don't do me like this, Captain. Please, please, please. Stim pistols. Wait, do we not have experimental infusion?
Working location. Enemy patrol. West.
Okay.
Cancel that.
Okay, you do it. I will do medical question meanwhile. Oh, wait, do I have to fight? Oh, maybe I do this first.
That's the band name.
The band name.
Yeah.
I'm on it. First one. Southeast.
King Lizard and the Lizard Wizard. Alright. No, my question, wait. Ah, bummer. One sec. Let me... Okay, fine. I will do shooty first. I will do shooty first. We are safe.
Oh, that's out.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Apparently that's the sound of them shooting into the shield.
Calling in orbital strike. Firing gas strike.
I don't know, the shield feels good. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, the rail can one-shot it.
You have accomplished liberty.
What? One shot what?
Extracted your
The shield, or this expired.
west.
It just expired, I think. But maybe it did
Okay.
that. Okay, we go west. Here we go. Beastie boy. Oh. What?
Whoa!
Fireworks! Yeah, definitely. Definitely, never seen that before.
Funny.
That's how you know lasers are OP.
I would love to see the code that does that. The reason why that happens.
That's alright. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Nice to meet you, man. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, man. We are a full laser build today. I guess this goes here. I feel like that goes there. Let's see. We're okay. This is a mistake. I should have aimed for the top guy first. I guess I take out his arm if he's on it. If he's only gonna show me the arm.
Kind of afraid.
Stop cheating with the railgun.
Orbital inbound.
That's a laser.
Fighters, keepers.
GG. Laser. Oh. It's time for a generator. There's a generator coming. Is that a 380? Does this stop at 3? Oh no, it's 50 meters. Never mind. I'm pretty sure the shield goes down, right? If a 380 hits it. Ow.
I tried.
This one dude shot me in the face 3 times. Okay. Is it? Maybe it stays alive.
No, it was that.
Oh, okay. Shame.
No, it was you. It was you. Your help bot.
Your what?
Your help bot. Killed it.
Oh, that is interesting. Actually, that's good to realize. Okay, definitely need to try the generator more. Okie dokie. What is it?
Hmm?
Oh, it's a static card.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Hello, hockey boys. Okie dokie. We did good. Let's bounce.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Nice 120.
Oh, don't kill us.
That's pretty close.
Fireworks.
GG. Alright, okay, we can do one more short. Witness, may I ask you to jump out so Stern can join?
Oh, I'll
Oh, okay. Oh, no worries, okay. Okay, Witness, you can say that, no worries. Exclamation mark join if you'd like in for a run. Yeah, Stern, you can log in. GG's, Joskin. I was gonna say Jorgen, but it's Joskin.
Yeah.
Joskin, Jorgen. Jorgen Joskin.
Yeah. You can use whatever you want.
Your Joskin.
But I'll see you.
Have a good one, bud, later.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I need to do the medical poll this time. Let's do the medical poll. Here we go. I had it prepped. Oh. Here we go. Exclamation mark vote. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is the top option. The question is, how many vertebrae do we have in our spine? Or make up the human spine, sorry. That's more properly formulated. How many vertebrae, the little bones, if you feel your back like this, you feel little spikes poking out. Fun fact, those spikes are designed to protect your medulla oblongata, or your, what is the English term? So the brain extends downwards into your back, basically. How many vertebrae? How are we feeling?
Lots of friendly fire.
33, 27. Okay.
Allied destroyer has
27.
left squadron. Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Yeah, there's Sturdy Boy. 27, 33. We have... It is indeed 33. Well done, well done. 33 is correct. 712554. That's the way I remember it, being into neurology. It's 7 cervical vertebrae, so that's high. 12 thoracic, so that's near your chest. Then we have 554, which is lumbar, and then sacral. So everything, like from top to bottom, basically. All right. One short, and then I have to play an ad. I feel like we're losing Galifar. Are we in trouble? Alright, let's do a defense mission.
Mission coordinates locked.
Defense.
Hellpods prime.
Let's see.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Here.
Orbit synchronized.
Everyone in. Everyone's in. More lasers. I feel like I definitely bring the shield gen here, right? It's probably phenomenal here. Okay. More lasers. I feel like the railgun definitely doesn't count as a laser for me for tonight's theme. Maybe it does, but... But sentries. You can bring it. You guys can bring it. It's all right. It's all right. I will stay true to the theme of lasers. You guys can bring the other stuff. Okay, definitely a shield gen. And I guess I bring the rail. This is pretty lasery. That's good enough. I feel like it's good enough. Sorry, what did I say? 7. Yeah, sorry. So 7 cervical, 12 thoracical, 5 lumbar, 5 sacral, and officially we're supposed to count the coccygeal vertebrae, but we don't really anymore. It's kind of like, I believe the theory is that it used to be our tail. What time is it? It is mine time. Okay, fine. Fine. I brought mines. I'm doing it. Alright, here's one for those of you that paid attention in history class. Working on the next question. Let's see how many paid attention in history class. Which vitamin deficiency causes scurvy? So what do you have a lack of? Oh, people are feeling confident. Fresh fruit. Is a hint. Well done. Fresh fruit.
Go now and shoot you fall. Remember this. Every
Oh, we got the easy layouts.
die for democracy.
Sending down equipment package.
Maybe that's a mistake actually. Throwing the mines there. Avoid it or eat it. If you avoid it, you get scurvy. It is indeed vitamin C.
Objective located.
Well done, team. Well done, good focus. I feel like maybe I go over there. It's probably a better position with the laser. Just because I think this rock covers me pretty well. Here we go.
Dropships!
No. I feel like if I drop the generator here,
Requesting fortification!
does it get... How big is this? I feel like I should measure this. Does this get all the way over there? It does. Oh, just a little bit more to the left. Look at that. It even covers... it actually covers pendulum. That's crazy.
Reinforcing! Requesting orbital strike!
It's crazy. That is nuts. The shield gen. Doing shield gen things. Well, we brought the OP build. See, 20 seconds it's back up, so you get one for every drop. Probably more. Probably more if I time it correctly. Where are they? 5 seconds. Is that? I feel like that's not far enough. It was here, right? A little bit there. No, rude. Whoa, that was actually it landed perfectly. That shield gen landed exactly where I needed it. Look at that. Don't land in the shield. Phacil kills it. Okay.
Reporting to the front!
Excuse me. What? Why is my shield in there? Oh, rude. It bugged out. Fine. I need to throw that
Calling down supply!
outside. Throw this in here.
Requesting fortification!
That's a good gas. That's a better thermite. Oh. Dive, pendulum.
Calling in orbital strike! Requesting fortification!
Did we just get dropped on in here? We did. Oh crap, right. That's a good... Very good. What? Whoa, okay, alright. Boys, we just got dropped on back here. I feel like someone needs to get on one of the HMGs. Where's the... I need this. And then I need that. Nice job. My bad. Good recovery, boys. Good recovery. I'll wait 5 seconds and then call down a shield gen. Probably same place again. That way I get him as well.
Calling down fortification!
Alright, shield gen incoming. Let's fight. It feels good.
Orbital inbound!
That's a good laser. Alright.
50 meters!
Where are we shooting the factory strider? We can shoot this tank here anyway. Do we shoot him in the eye? I feel like we shoot him in the... if we can see the eye.
Northeast! 50 meters!
Good commando.
Requesting orbital strike!
Nice job with the commando. Oh, my shield was up here, JK. Or was this someone else's shield? They need to give us like a helmet with a passive perk that lets you see through a smoke like this. And then maybe a different helmet that lets you see their HP.
Requesting fortification.
Deploying minefield.
What else do we have? Do you guys have any other good ideas for helmets? I feel like being able to see through smoke, like seeing outlines is good. And then seeing HP is good. Hey, what's up Taki? How you doing, bud? Mr. Creator's Crown. In the flesh.
Calling in orbital strike.
That's a lot of mines. No mines, please. Oh, the mines are doing work though. No, rude. I think I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I was holding the thermite as I got ragdolled. I thought it was gonna like blow up in my face. All good. Oh.
Calling down a support weapon.
Sending down equipment package.
The minefields are working, team. They're working. Night vision? Yeah, I suppose night vision is a neat one as well, right? I'm curious whether you can combine some of those passives, right? But being able to see outlines would be cool. Being able to see health bars would be cool. Night vision would be cool. What else? Do we have any other creative ideas? Hello, Noxum. How are you doing, bud? What time is it there? Is it like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. for you? Hope you are well. Dog. I'm about to get cannoned. Okay.
Calling in orbital strike. Last reload.
So you're just gonna sit there? That's neat. Huh? It's time.
Calling down fortifications. Requesting fortifications.
Shield gen coming down. Let's do. I can't even see his face.
Close.
Where is he? Okay. No fireworks. 3:20 a.m. Holy crap, dude. I appreciate you tuning in, but for your health, definitely once you get a little bit sleepy, tune out.
Has landed.
At least turn on blue light filter on your screen. Oh. Alright, answer the question of the day, Noxum. Are you proud of yourself? Okay, alright.
Calling in reinforcement. Requesting orbital strike. Joining the fray.
Shoot. Yeah, there's too much smoke. We need a helmet for this. More doggies.
Calling down fortification.
I feel like this is a mistake positionally, by the way, because the shield extends all the way out there. So I feel like they randomly, because they can randomly shoot it back there. It's much smarter for me to put it back there, since we're fighting here. Ow. Yeah, basically that.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
You doubt yourself at night, is that what you're saying? Why? Because you forget to sleep? Ow. Please. Oh, please. No, I should have gone prone. Why did I not go prone? I felt like I could have gotten that off, honestly.
Request approved.
Okay, attempt number 2. Oh, please. No, I landed outside, didn't I? No, I'm okay. All the laser weaponry out here.
Throwing supply beacon. Calling down a sentry.
You mean you doubt whether you're on the right path? Is that what you're saying, Noxel?
Requesting fortification. Calling down a support weapon.
Oh, how come though? And how come you don't doubt it during the day then? That is interesting. Okay, let's try better positioning for the shield.
Calling down fortification.
There's a shield coming. Can't see anything. But I can gas.
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh no, we stacked the gases. Mistakes.
Calling in orbital strike. Heavy on my position. Calling down a support weapon.
Pretty good. I'll be honest, I think if you have 2 people in your team, you can have a lot of shield gens, which is crazy good. I just do what I do during the day. Well, probably the reason you don't doubt it during the day is because you don't have time to think about it. That's the main answer for that, anyway, if you ask me. Which, of course, arguably... do we fall back? I feel like we fall back.
Requesting fortification.
Which, arguably is not a good thing, right? But it depends on how you feel about it, I suppose. So it's definitely interesting. Yes. My guess is if you had time, you would doubt, because if you doubt at night, right? Well, deduce it like I enjoy deduction, right? If you did something you're proud of, right? Because if you say, well, during the day I don't stress, so I suppose I'm proud of it. Well, then why would you stress about it at night? Why would you find yourself asking the question, is this the right thing to do? If it's the right thing to do, then whether it's day or night, it's the right thing to do, right? So it's a neat gimmick. I explained that earlier in the stream as well, Noxum. I said, I can instantly tell whenever someone's insecure, for example, because they offend you, right? They're mean to you for no apparent reason. Anyone that's capable of being mean to you for no apparent reason is insecure, because deductively, for them to say something mean to you without knowing you, it has to say something about them. Because think about it like this. Well, the example I used is someone saying, you know, how come you don't know this, or how come you're so bad at this, or how come you don't. And when you think about that statement, right, what they're actually saying is, whenever you do something that they feel you should know, it's something that they know, And because you don't know it and they feel like they're dumb, that means you're even dumber, right? And so it's a very interesting concept, because oftentimes I tell people, maybe you're just smarter than you think you are. And whenever I say that to people like that are mean to me, just so that's clear, it throws them off completely. Because, you know, they have to get into their head. Oh, Taki is testing donations. Well, it's probably good if I do that during the break. Right. I don't think that was the audio was hearable on stream. I'll test it more later. Creator's Crown is a friend of mine called Taki. He's making an app. Alright. He's making an app like Patreon. And I'm the guinea pig. Although to be fair, I did ask him to do it, so I guess I'm not really the guinea pig. Now let's see. The way I see it is like every night I think, did I make progress in anything? And usually the answer is yes. It can either be job or life learning. Exactly. But that's the thing, right? Like if you accept that it's oh, hold for 1 minute, okay. If you accept that every little tiny thing you ever do is something you should be proud of to some degree, right? Every little step you take, you might be like, well, I feel like that's really facile, every tiny thing I do. Yes, yes, really. And I'll tell you why exactly. I've said this in videos before. If you don't, just remember, every tiny little mistake you make, you do hold yourself accountable for. If you feel like I'm wrong, you should definitely type it. But I guarantee you, every little mistake you make, you beat yourself up over. So if you do that and you consider that normal, then why would it not be normal for you to take into account every little positive thing you do? And I think that's one of those mental things we do to ourselves way too often. So if it's bad, people are like, oh, you know, it's a learning moment, so you should always beat yourself up over the little mistakes you make. It's a really good moment to learn, right? It's like, okay, but where's the balance then? Where's the counterweight? Well, that's usually where people are like, no, that's weird, man. No, that's really weird. I go, okay, so it's completely normal to, you know, drive yourself into the ground whenever you make a mistake, but lifting yourself up? No, definitely not. Are we good to go? Challenge course. Well done, well done. Alright. Quick ad break. Get a drink, get up, move around. And then after the ad, I'll do more medical pulls. I don't know if you'll still be awake by then though, Noxton, but it's good to see you, bud. So yeah, for sure. Honestly, deduce yourself, right? It sounds really weird, but deduce your mind all the way to the point where you ask yourself, you know, is that possible? Right? And so the best example I usually give, yeah, you're on the other side of the planet to knock some Zers. You can seduce yourself as well, but that's I'm pretty sure that's a psychiatric illness. I don't remember the name. It's a Greek story. I forgot the name. Well, I said deduce. So get to a point where you ask yourself the right questions so you can figure out who you are more profoundly. Because as silly as that sounds, there's a good chance that you don't have it down pat, right? I think very few of us have it down pat. Oh, I know. Don't worry, Noxon. I think the best example I've given before is when I went into nursing, or really much sooner. When I was younger, I always wanted to help people, and then I went into healthcare, etc. And then, as I went into healthcare, so this is decades have passed, 15, 20 years have passed. I found myself in situations where sometimes patients, they didn't like the way I said stuff, they didn't like the way I did stuff, etc. Which is normal, right? Obviously, you're not always gonna like the people on the receiving or giving end. Sometimes you go to a store and you don't like the clerk, right? The person behind the desk. But that used to really bother me. Oh, I need to play. Let me finish the story first. That used to really bother me. And I asked myself, why? Why does that bother me? Because for the longest time I told myself, you do this because you want to be a good person, Phacil, so that's why you went into healthcare to help people. But so how does this connect to that Phacil? Because you would think those two have nothing to do with each other. But of course they did. And so I asked myself, so why does it bother me so much whenever someone's upset with me? And the answer is that the truth is, I'm not a good person. I'm not the guy I'm telling myself I am. Because apparently my brain wants people to be grateful for the stuff I do. And if they're not grateful, that upsets me. And so when I ask myself, okay, but so how does that fit into the picture of me wanting to take care of people? And the answer is it doesn't. And that's the point. And it's the nuancing there is that that's the, what is it? That's basically the thing that causes the dilemma. So how can I do something I love and at the same time be upset about it? Right? And that's because those two are not aligned. And so, long story short, about 5 or 6 more years passed. And that's kind of when I told myself, you know, if I'm going to do this, be this person that I claim to be this kind person that I'm always trying to be, I need to be consistent. That means if I help someone and they don't like it, they don't appreciate it, etc., I'm not allowed to get mad at them. Because if I get mad at them, I'm betraying myself. Because I'm basically saying I only like helping people if they like me for it. Where what I want to be able to say to myself is I like helping people because I like trying to make the world a better place. And so that's the combination, right? That's the thing that has to happen, right? So yeah, altogether for sure. It's a fun way to ask yourself questions, right? Somewhere you have to align. So if there's something that upsets you and something that makes you happy and you feel like the two are not connected, I dare guarantee there's no way they're not connected. The question is, can you find it? Which I think is tricky. Like I said, it took me years. So you might be faster, props to you, but it took me quite a long time. All right, quick ad break. There we go. Back in 3 minutes. Let me check. All right. I think one person wanted in, by the way. Let me check. Witness, may I ask you to bounce out for Rigoletto? Thank you. Oh, you already typed it. You guys are way too fast, mate. Japanese. Is it broken? Oh. Hey, what's up, Mind Creeper? How are you doing, bud? The people on Twitch are in an ad right now. But after that, straight back into the action for 1 more hour. Oh, sorry, Witness. Sorry. Where is he? I got you, boy. I got you. Good seeing you again, Mind Creeper. Hello, Sir Sapphire. I'm not sure if I've seen you before. Nice to meet you. I think a cool strategy would be a heavy missile silo that burrows underground and has 3 to 4 missiles. With the backpack it drops, you can call in cruise missiles. That would be neat, honestly. I'm trying to see how if that would be too strong or not strong enough, maybe. But so how heavy? So it can't be stronger than. Well, it depends on the cooldown. I was gonna say it can't be stronger than a 500, but maybe it can, depending on the cooldown. It is a neat idea, though. So how strong would you feel the missiles from the silo would have to hit Sapphire? I think that would define a lot of it. Would probably define at least the cooldown on it. Ah, grats, Noxon. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good as well, thank you, Rigoletto. Orbital pocket sand barrage. Pocket sand barrage. Alright, that sounds pretty memey, but I'm listening. What does that mean? Something leaked like that, except just one missile about the size of a 500, and you got the target painted to replace your secondary. Oh. But then it has to be, you would say it has to be weaker? Maybe stronger, I don't know, than the 500. They're interesting concepts. Orbital croissant barrage. The French would appreciate that, I can imagine. Drops in super bots that throws sand at enemies. That sounds terrifying. I'm pretty sure it works. I think it works. Yeah, it does work, right? It does work. It does work. Alright, ad is done. Let's get in there. We're good for another hour. Alright, medical pull as soon as I start the mission. Oh, let's do this. Let's spread democracy, yes. Best mission
Hellpods prime.
only. Alright, let's see.
Engaging
Oh, this is a
orbital
fun
thrusters.
question. I enjoyed this question. Let me pop in here
Orbit
first.
synchronized.
Drop in the mega? Okay, sure. I don't mind. Alright. Here comes the question. This is a freaking insane question to think about, really. The question is, what percentage of human bones are in the hands and feet? So if you count all of the bones in our body, how much of it, percentually speaking, is in our hands and feet? So in quantity, and not in volume. So just the sheer number of bones. More Las0r. I guess maybe a shield gen backpack. Swap it out a little bit. Double shield gen. I feel like double shield gen is a thing. Maybe this, just as an answer to fabricators. And then I can remove this actually, because I have an answer to fabricators. Okay.
Guys, is my mic sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
I'm asking because I spent literally the last 30 minutes trying to make an okay profile for my headphones.
It works, no worries. The 3 was indeed the right answer. 50%. Half of all of our bones are in our hands and feet, which is why we have such intricate movement with them. So almost like if I tell you to move your upper leg, you'll be like, dude, it goes in 2 directions. Right? But if I tell you to move your hands, like it goes everywhere. It's very interesting. So definitely. Orbital ICBM walking barrage, definitely not OP. Let's see. And then we have, I think if the heavy missile silo was implemented, it would need to have to mainly be for utility, gas and stuff. I suppose so. That is interesting. Maybe you can select it, right? That would be neat as well. I love this idea. I love this idea. Starting here is amazing. I love it. You boys are crazy. Well done.
Administering freedom. Requesting advanced weaponry. Backpack inbound. Requesting backpack.
I think I can get both from here.
Sending in an eagle.
Pretty sure that works. Yep. This idea was awesome. Well done. Although, admittedly, we did get literally the best possible layout for this. This could have been much less awesome. I guess we go clockwise. Orbital smoke laser. Lore implications, maybe, I suppose. How? How did the impact do more damage than the explosion? Alright.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Customize what type of missile you could get. Maybe custom. Orbital Super Earth Flags Barrage. Right. Okay. Okay. You guys are all about the super orbitals, I feel you. Okay, I feel like we leave, by the way. Where is your head? There it is. Coming. Alright, coming. Pelican could drop it off. Ah. Okay, alright, excuse me. Are they always firing that fast? What the heck? Interesting. One. This is a mistake, I should have gone for the other engine. Just so that they can't see me as well. That's a mistake on his part. You peeked way too far, gunship. Bob with the head.
Objective New Liberty dispatched.
Alright.
Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, advanced, alright. I wonder if the thing lands on it, whether that... It does kill it. Okay, alright, good to know.
Calling in reinforcements.
Democracy.
Samplers. All the samplers. We need more samplers. DSS stratagems require it.
Rare sample acquired.
Gunships do not stand a chance. Thank you. Fight. More fight. No, I made a mistake. Phacil's gigantic. The bubble's gigantic. Throw it backwards. I need to remember to throw it backwards. Oh, the hell bomb. Yes!
In a hell bomb.
Maybe I should aim for the missiles on the factory striders with this as well. Maybe not. Whatever.
Orbital inbound.
The hell bomb.
Engaging terminal.
It's armed.
Hell bomb on.
Run.
Clear the area.
Run. I guess we go southwest. On an unrelated note, do you prefer mouse and keyboard or controller? I find mouse and keyboard more precise. Yes, agreed on both, actually, funny enough. I'm pretty sure like most people will agree there. I think the problem is if you're a relatively hardcore gamer, it becomes hard to play controller. Just like for example, like a movement like this, like it's very hard to do, I feel, on a keyboard. Unless you have extremely high sensitivity, but then movement like this becomes hard. So I feel like playing a controller, I either have to accept that I can do these, or I can do these. But I can't do both. But maybe that's an oversimplification. But someone asked me this on a YouTube comment, but honestly, I've met people on controller where I'm like, that doesn't feel realistic. I have no idea how you aim that well on a controller. So it's probably a skill issue, but long story short, agreed on both, Sapphire. The mouse keyboard isn't ergonomic if you don't get the ergonomics. That is fair. But I do feel like he's right, or he or she is right though. Sorry, Sir Sapphire. Like just because I think the controller fits into the hand more comfortably most of the time. If you get the right controllers, of course, but I guess the same could be said for keyboards. But I think it's the mouse and keyboard are a less natural position on average for the hands. Hey, what's up, Normal? That is awesome. That is a good answer, bud. Good seeing you. PS5 controller before about... Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, I feel like people do exaggerate it quite a bit. Like, so it's like when people talk about metas, right? It's like, oh, this is the meta, this is how you should play, this is how... It's like, well, you're oftentimes people are talking about a really tiny discrepancy, but they talk about it like it's a gigantic difference. If you bring this gun, you can win at the game, and if you bring this gun, you're guaranteed to lose at the game. And that's just not like they're tiny little nuances, and oftentimes people like to extrapolate that into like this giant conclusion where this is good and that's bad, where realistically most of the time this is good and that's maybe a little bit better, right? Or this is really, really good and that's just really good. And I feel like it's very human, right, to want to make things much bigger than they are. I will definitely rephrase that at some point, but I feel like you guys got my point. We have a habit of overcompensating, let's leave it at that. I need to stop with the weird phrasing. We'll definitely get the phrasing right at some point. Good gas. That was a nice gas. They're getting double gassed. I'm getting jumped from behind. Normally I game on mouse and keyboard. That's fair. Pendulum is HMG mode. GG then. Part of my issue is the inherent way you use your fingers. The pinky is used for shift and gets fatigued faster. Controller. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'll agree with that. That's a pretty strong observation so far. Well done. I got the next gen. Yo, grats normal. That's a big achievement, dude. Well done. So did the jetpack boys jump further than they used to now? Or did they always jump these distances? Yeah, they definitely fixed this mission. Okay, going with Stern. Alright. I really enjoy the haptic feedback on the controller. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, at least now we know, right? I think last week, not sure, maybe the week before that, we were talking about it on stream, that either the flag mission was overtuned or all the other guns are getting buffed, but now we know. It was just overtuned. Bots east. No. Oh. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Is this a mistake?
Requesting fortification.
Shield generator too strong.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
I'll be honest, I still feel like the shield gen probably needs a little bit more to compete with the alternatives, but it's much better. I'll give it that much. Yeah, flag missions are way easier now, and it's crazy. It's not even a little bit. It's gigantic. But so now we know at least that they were bugged. I'm getting dropped on. I'm coming, Pendulum. You have a purifier? You brought the broken gun. That's cheating. 20 seconds, I have a shield gen. Do you have one? No, you don't. Coming for the friendship door. Sorry, Pendulum. My bad. Children? Yeah. We are cheaters. Get in there. Oh, my bad. I should have thrown you to the other one. I realized. My bad. I want to ask for your opinion, Phacil, or anyone in the chat. Really? What do you think about a 3-1 plays? Like 3 people stick and 1 person just... It's perfect, honestly. Well, like I mentioned before, right now I feel like the way the game is designed, it goes against what they want, right? Which is to make the best co-op game. Because in theory, but that's just theory, the best way to play the game is 4 people split up. Just because the way it works is that there's a spawn limit, right, on the amount of enemies that can spawn in a mission, and on top of that there's a cooldown on the call-ins, right, on the dropships and on the breaches if you're fighting terminates. And so if you accept that, that means if you just split up 4 ways, 3 of you are having like the time of your life, like super chill. It's just 1 person that's having to fight, right? And so that's kind of where you could say, well, if you just literally the easiest strat is you split up 4 ways, and whoever gets the drop runs away, and the other 3 push in. And it's the fastest and easiest way to play the game right now, which I think is a mistake, right? But the question is, how do you fix it, right? I think it's tricky to fix though. But so that's where a 3-to-1 split is fine, because in theory, either the 3 guys are going to push into an objective really fast, really hard, because the single guy is getting the drop, or the alternative, the 3 guys are having fun fighting, and then the 1 guy gets to, infiltrate and do objectives. So I feel like the answer to your question is splitting up is a good idea from an efficiency standpoint. I think one of the things that would easily fix it is this. See how there's like look, it's literally we're just sitting here waiting, the 3 of us. And I think if the 3 of us are close to the objective like this should be faster. There's plenty of games, like Deep Rock Galactic does it. They should charge up much faster if there's 3 of us here, right? As in like there's a presence, a proximity meter. 3 o'clock. So it's these tiny little things that I'm sure they'll get to in time. But right now they just haven't. Would buff the ground shield general by making it have a slightly smaller area, but reduced call-in. Yeah, that's also not a bad idea, honestly. Agreed. Oh. Bounce with the eye, Phacil. Yay.
Outpost destroyed.
I probably should have rearmed, I realized, but too late now. Hello. Oh, that's strafing. It's pretty wide. I didn't think it would get it. Hello? Where are we at? Calling a generator on you guys. Generator down. Fight! Fight, fight, fight! We're getting dropped on, but no one cares. We fight. We fight because generators win. Alright. We fight. We fight more. Took out the teeth. Good laser. We kill all bots. We take no prisoners. Hold on. Easy. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I refuse to online lobbies where people split up or super comment. That's the problem, right? But honestly, if they just do the thing I just mentioned, right? They make it so that being together on an objective makes the objective 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times faster, then suddenly it changes the game entirely. Because now, like, imagine being able to push into an objective and it speeds it up 4 times, right? Or what other things could they do like that are similar? Like a proximity thing, right? Something with fabricators, probably. I don't know. It's good to think about, or with nests, right? But now on high difficulty, people usually stick together. That is pretty cool if they do, though. And I don't know why they would do that. I still feel like it's better to split up, but... So purely from an efficiency standpoint, of course.
Launching orbital. Calling in orbital strike.
Yeah, as long as it's fun, that's what matters, right? My fix for splitting up is making so there's just a bunch of patrols all over the map. And each one gets one call for reinforcements. Yeah, exactly. Splitting up just takes out patrol. Yeah, that is fair. That's probably the easiest way to fix it, right? What Sapphire is saying there. That basically the patrols or the dropship call-ins are proximity based. If they do that, that'll instantly fix it, because that's insane. But then I feel like they would have to change the amount of enemies that are capable of spawning on the map. Which I'm curious whether they're gonna do, because that's probably a capacity thing, right? Is that a generator coming? It is a generator coming. Can't see anything, but I'm seeing a red X, so it's working. It's working.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Requesting fortifications.
Got the next one for you, Pendulum, no worries. The fire kills him, okay. I was curious whether they should have given these guys a little bit more HP or armor. The Jet Brigade, I feel. Let's see. But they would definitely be pushed back against such... Yeah, probably. But still though, right? If you consider it. Like, I feel like they do need to add something like that. Or maybe just make it a voluntary thing. Like, you know how we get like, I think it's like 21 contribution or something like that whenever you get like 21 contribution if you do a level 10 operation, right? They should just make it so we have like sliders, right? So you can be like, oh, we're willing to make the enemies harder in exchange for more contribution or something like that. Right? And then they can modify this type of stuff. I feel like there's tiny little things they can do like that. But we'll see what they decide to do. I feel like a lot of their choices have been pretty solid, right? So we'll see. No, Rigoletto, you DC'd. Let's see. I think objectives like the launch ICBM where 2 people can work together are great too. Nice shield is being annoying. Yeah, exactly. They just need to make it so that more objectives are beneficial to be done with multiple people. Oh, he just ran into the plant. Because right now, whether you're on the objective with 1 person or 4 people, it's the exact same speed. And that's probably the biggest issue. I think if they just modify that, that'll change quite a bit of the gameplay. It's the same in usually the game I refer to as Deep Rock Galactic. If you haven't played it, you should definitely Google it. It's similar to Helldivers in a lot of regards. But one of the biggest things is that if you're on an objective with 1 person, it's literally 4 times slower than if you're on it with 4. Calling a generator. Oh no, we got a double generator? My bad. Oh, stirred. Oh, yeah, okay, lasers got it. mistake when we stacked the generators. That's okay. Good strafing. We stacked the strafing as well. No, we didn't. That was in tandem. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get in there, team. Let's see. Go, go. Let's see. Oil pumps where everyone runs for different valves. Yeah, there's tons of these. Like they, well, to be fair, they just will probably get to it, but they need again to make it so that teamwork rewards more. That's probably the best way to say it. Right now, teamwork doesn't reward that much. GG, Rigoletto. The amount of enemies should be limited to patrols, but then some of the capacity gets used when a Helldiver causes a drop to get called in. It would make people want to group up. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Yeah, there's a lot of these. They're good ideas for sure. I feel like they need to, because the feedback forms they open are usually filled really fast, right? I feel like they should open it a bit more. But I guess you do need to have the people to process the data, so we'll see. We'll see where they go. Welcome back, Rigoletto. I don't think punishing the solo player is a good idea. No, not punishing Noxum, right? They don't have to change it for the solo player. They should reward the group play, right? And I think that's a very big difference, right? It sounds like it's the same thing, but it's not, right? So right now, if you play solo, in quotation marks, in a 4-man group, and 4 people play solo in the same mission, that is the most efficient and most effective way to play, just because of how all the mechanics work. And I don't think that's what they want, right? So I think right now, if I said, okay, we're going to split into 2 2-man groups or 1 3-man and a 1-man group, like it all doesn't feel very impactful, and it doesn't make sense, because the most obvious and most efficient way to play, assuming everyone's capable of holding their own, by the way, that's an important note, but assuming everyone's capable of holding their own, you split 4 ways and you'll be done with the mission in like 5 seconds.
Democracy's reach
Yeah, well, we'll do it here, because I'm pretty sure the 4 people I'm playing with right now are capable of holding their own for the most part, if not entirely. I think you guys solo 10s as well, right? I'm pretty confident, I feel. Wait, I feel like the way you guys play, you definitely solo 10s.
I haven't tried solo again, honestly, but I think I could do it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll split 4 ways, okay? So I'll drop us in the middle here, which might be a really big mistake, but we'll see. We'll do it in quadrants, okay? So we'll split it like this. Okay? Yeah, just run whatever build you want to run. Okay, so
I'll try and take the mega.
you go top right? Okay, so then Rigoletto, you take bottom right. I'll go bottom left. Yeah, and then Stern goes top left. Okay?
Okay, good.
Alright, we take our quadrants.
The difficulty I tried to do solo was 7. It was right after I got the game.
No worries, no worries.
But after that, I haven't tried to solo anything, honestly. It's
No.
gonna be interesting.
It'll be fun, it'll be fun. The thing that you'll notice, probably at least one of us will notice, is that it'll feel really empty. Well, that's because everyone else is fighting, right? That's kind of the issue. That's probably the main thing about this, right? So again, if you die, then just call the direction that you were doing, and then we'll throw you in that direction, so anyone can throw you. But just because it's a 4-way split, it's too effective, I feel. I think that's the point, right? It's just far too effective. I'll go laser. Stones are fine, I think. And then we definitely do the synergy. Yeah, so this. Okay. DRG in general is fantastic at promoting team play and surprisingly friendly behavior. Exactly, but the reason it's probably so friendly is because playing in a team is so effective, right? So it makes you want to play together, which is exactly what Arrowhead says that they want, right? So I'm sure that they'll get to it at some point, right? I can't imagine they don't.
Going southeast, right?
I think so. I'm going southwest. Stern is northwest and Pendulum is northeast. So just basically clear your quadrant. That's the mission. So if you die, just call the direction. Call your quadrant. Oh, we start on a gunship. That's good for us.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Go now. And be
Oh, okay. We need to focus. We have a good start. 3 gunship fabricators.
Double hell bomb.
Nice. Wait, I thought they fixed that.
We were exactly the same.
Really? That's crazy. Mine's armed.
Bomb armed. Clear the area.
We're leaving.
What? Alright, go to my quadrant.
Okay. Okay, we'll go quadrants actually, we're fine. You can do that stern, I'm pretty sure. I'll help out with the gunships.
Allied destroyer has left the
No, we lost someone.
Alright, I guess I'm taking the southeast as well.
Yes, until he's back, yeah. Super nice. This guy turned exactly the right way. Alright. So what you should pay attention to here, Noxum, or I think it's Noxum that asked, right? Is if you remember the last couple missions I did, you'll notice that there's a very big discrepancy in the amount of enemies I run into. And the reason why is because there's only so many enemies the game can spawn. And so per definition, because we're 4-way split, at least a couple of us are gonna have very few things to fight. So there's already a bot drop called, so I can literally just shoot this guy and not care. So in here, see?
one step closer to mission completion.
So this normally would be obviously a much harder fight.
Sending in an eagle.
Might still die to a rocket from this guy, but okay.
Requesting orbital strike. Calling in orbital strike.
So far so good. But yeah, basically, as you can tell, it's very chill.
Air support. Requesting air support.
I'll come help you southeast, after southwest. You hate dead sprint? Dead sprint is oh, no worries, but it can happen. Dead sprint is... Sure, yeah, of course. Yeah, just come back on.
Post destroyed.
Dead sprint is fantastic with vitality booster because basically it's infinite sprint. That's what it is. Oh, that's a jammer, okay. See how it almost takes no health with vitality booster? Oh, sorry. This is without vitality booster because Rigoletto's not here. Once he gets back, yeah, no worries, no worries. Once he gets back, you'll notice how much different the health drain is.
Yeah, it was all part of the plan to show you all how the
Yes.
vitality booster works.
Exactly. Calculated.
You never saw this on Star?
No, not far enough.
Back, I switched my
Sending
internet,
in an
so
eagle.
Sure.
I think this one might work better.
Allied
So same story here. See, this is a heavy outpost, and literally there's nothing here.
Requesting air support.
Oh, it's the jammer.
Sending in an eagle.
That's good enough, I suppose.
outpost destroyed.
So there's a heavy. See, it's a heavy outpost. Literally nothing here.
So do we switch? Do I go southwest now?
No, you can just keep. You can stay. Actually, he's done northeast already. Yeah, just go southwest since I'm going northwest with Stern here. Watch out. So this is what the game looks like if you split up 4 ways, which is absurd that it's that effective.
I'd take the next supply.
Outpost
Sure.
destroyed.
Requesting air support.
Again, see, objective completely empty.
Available.
So yeah,
Objective critical strategy
unfortunately,
no longer available.
this is the problem with the game design right now.
Requesting orbital strike.
But obviously from a fun perspective, it's not as fun now. Basically, as I'm running around, you guys are noticing. Look, we're literally 5 minutes in.
Progress logged.
5 minutes in. Look at the map. We're done, basically. So. Which is a big issue.
Objective near your position.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting orbital.
Outpost cleared.
I love the jetpack, boys.
So nice now that it's well.
Yeah, exactly.
Requesting air support.
Oh.
We'd wait for
Mission map updated.
For what?
Calling in
speedrun.
reinforcements.
For speedrun? I believe the fastest speedrun was 3 minutes, something like that. It's definitely much higher. It is much higher. Depends on the mission, depends on the RNG. So I'm pretty confident. Like if you just count the extraction time as 2 minutes, I'm pretty confident you can do it probably in 2 minutes 5 seconds, something like that. Or sorry, no, sorry, 2 minutes 35 seconds, something like that. Just doing the main objective, depending on the mission, of course, right? So obviously some objectives just take longer, but let's take the egg mission on Terminates. In theory, you can delta split into the eggs really fast and have one person on the extraction, just as everyone finishes the eggs, if you get the RNG right for the eggs. So all in all, it's definitely somewhere around 2:30, I would say. Another one is what is it? The command bunkers. Everyone brings a spear. You can clear that really fast. So the only thing that requires is the base, the console. So that's probably 2 minutes, like what, 45, 48 seconds. So there's a bunch of these for sure.
I was getting ragdoll for like 10 seconds straight.
Is
man.
progressing.
Yeah, no worries. But of course, it does require good RNG. But then you're talking, if you watch any speedrunning videos, you'll be like, okay, that's doable. If you don't watch speedrunning videos, it sounds impossible. But speedrunners are nuts, man. I am definitely at no point ever going to compete with speedrunners. Those dudes are nuts. Alright.
Game knowledge they have is also
Yes, it's absurd. It's obscene even.
very
Yeah.
important.
Hey, what's up, Light? How you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, they shouldn't make solo play worse. I agree with you, Noxum there. Patriot exosuit buff. Oh, sure. I'll read it. Thank you, Witness.
Dropping a pin. South. Far.
Oh, like that, Noxum. That's fair. You don't like the accidental damage. Yeah. But I think with it's one of those boosters that works really well in tandem with the vitality booster right now. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I really hope it is, because that means that they're basically giving us booster synergy, right? Which is in my opinion, a really good idea, because it promotes teamwork, right? Fits the vision. It fits the vision, basically.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
I got the gemmer with the thermite.
I think he did. Looks like it. So literally, not even 10 minutes in, we're not even trying, and like we're basically done.
Destroyed.
And it's
Yeah,
just
and if
this.
you also track the time I took for me to reconnect, the time
Exactly.
I died.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. So this is just basically what good strategy looks like, right? So this is optimizing around game knowledge, but obviously I'm someone who always promotes having fun. So not being the best, but having fun. And I think it's still true, but if you really are like, oh, I need to be the best, the very fastest, then unfortunately right now this is the way to go. Is there a fabricator here? Why is it still lit up?
It should be one on the other side, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's dropping on the jammer right now. How? Random patrol.
Victorious yet again. Extract when ready. Requesting air support.
Excuse me. Well, kill it.
Calling in extraction.
Oh, am I in trouble? I feel like I go this way. This is mini-map abuse, by the way. See, so they're all here. So I'm following the shoreline now. Could probably laser it, but I'll probably get away here. Maybe it's a mistake, but we'll see. Yes, yes it does.
I can check it out here, but I saw it earlier.
The good thing about abusing the minimap is because you see stuff like this as well. That's, because the game plan right now for me is to run. Can't outrun that guy though. I can just run here. Random tech, hello. No, give me the backpack. I just want the backpack. Whatever. Alright, fine. Whatevs. No backpack. I was gonna say it's gonna give me a backpack, but I didn't expect a tank to be sitting on top of it. I guess thermites would have been better there. Oh. Probably just need to run, honestly. Which is another one of those things. The best way to handle a drop, you run. Which is kind of silly that that's the truth, but it is. So yeah, all these tiny little things. Oh yeah, they should add a reward for killing stuff. And any type of reward, really. But that'll change the game quite a bit as well. So basically make objectives faster in a group and give us rewards for shooting stuff. And I think the combination of the two will make team play a lot more of a thing. So yeah, 13 minutes with Rigoletto DCing and us not really like me talking the whole way through. So this is unfortunately the strat. Unfortunately.
Pelican 1 preparing for touchdown.
Ow. That pelican just blasted me.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Alright, I tried speedrunning Terminate Illegal Broadcast and I got 113. Could be better, but this is my first time speedrunning anything. It's fun though. It's fun.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning.
113.
Like a Christmas tree, man.
It is a Christmas tree. I think speedrunning is one of those things. I never actually got into it, but I would have loved to. But I feel like it's one of those things that it's so technical, so specific. Like, it's so neat. Every time I watch speedrunners like talk about it, describe what they're doing, etc. Like, there's a whole community around it. People trying to find, you know, ways to make the run just like 0.2 seconds faster or something like that. That's insane. About the map, if you have a PS5 controller, you can use your finger to move the cursor around. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Egg mission is the easiest ever. Just call an orbital and it's finished at least 90% of the time. Exactly. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I missed Sapphires. The other direction they could make changes in is make objectives more cross-map and affect each other. Even splitting up involves intel gathering. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff, but I do feel like they don't have to invent the wheel, right? A game like Deep Rock Galactic and stuff has so much for them to feed off of. So it's definitely a game I reference often when people ask me game-related questions like this. What is up with your kicks?
Speed.
All right, one short mission and we bounce. Hello, Mantic. Good afternoon, bud. Hope you are well.
The enemy has launched a
Yeah, there's so little
attack
kills
against
because we
one of
didn't
our
have to fight.
planets.
That's the thing.
Will you defend it?
All right, one short mission. We'll do a defense
There's
mission.
operation.
Mission coordinates locked.
One short.
Hellpods prime.
I love how
Engaging
DC
orbital
had like
thruster.
both its tanks, I had like max 10 kills.
Orbit synchronized.
I think I'm using things to use as topics of one of these. Oh, sure, Light. That sounds like a fun topic. Definitely. What they did do well in this game is that team strategy is still a thing. The problem is just that it's not wide enough, right? So like I said, the main thing, of course, is that splitting up works, and it works extremely effectively. And I think they need to change that so that splitting up works, but not that effectively. I feel like it's... Okay, we'll do this just one mission. I feel like Quasar's pretty lasery. And mines, I guess?
Are you
Hell.
taking the jetpack on this mission?
Yeah, to get on a cliff if it's there.
Oh,
We'll see. I feel like it's maybe a Tesla. A Tesla's fun as well. Yeah, it's kind of. We'll say it's kind of fitting. Firebomb hellpots? Probably not. Is this strong? I'm gonna test it. We have firebomb hellpots, okay? So please watch out when you call stuff in, okay? I gave you guys the warning. There's definitely people dying to it, but I did give you the warning.
Liberty protect us, man.
They need to figure out ways to reward players for working together in close proximity. Exactly. That's the best summary. Thank you, Mantic. That's exactly what it is. But like I said, right, like one of the easiest ways is just make objectives faster when you're in a group. That's one of the first things they can do. That'll change quite a bit already. What else could they do? That's interesting. Alright, good luck, boys. Remember, fire bombs, hellpots go boom. Hellpots go boom. I'll just say this every 10 seconds. Hellpots go boom.
It's probably not a bad idea, though.
I'm kind of scared because I do think it's a really good idea.
Activating jump pack.
Get on. He doesn't climb it. Alright. I feel like I can definitely get on there.
To the skies.
I just have to wait, I guess.
Supplies.
Fair enough. Post it in Discord. I'll read it after the stream. Thank you, bud. How about if you have at least one Helldiver with you, you gain health regen. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. But like I said, like I've mentioned before, I would love like more team mechanics. Like a long time ago, there was a game that I think it was called Army of Two, where basically I could pin up against a wall like this, and I could like throw you up there if you will, if you ran against me. Little tiny stuff like that is a big deal. Changes everything.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting orbital strike.
This is a fun position.
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh, this is gonna be super relaxing. Holy crap. Please don't rocket me off.
Requesting orbital strike. Heavy. South. Close.
It's cheating too, this position, because they're all gonna sit here. Okay, probably time for the 100-meter scope.
Heavy. South. Close. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
I'm just cheating, see? Cheater! Oh yeah, they should change that as well, but apparently they're gonna, right? So that... actually, I'm not sure. They mentioned something about stratagems weirdly bouncing. But they should make it so you can drop sentries on high ground. I don't see why they don't. And you could argue, well, that's OP. It's like... But it's strategy, right? There's not always a cliff on top of that. Random dude.
Calling in orbital strike. Requesting air support.
Cheating. I will just keep all the enemies over here. I just need to make sure the tiny guys are dead, by the way. Oh, hello?
Requesting sentry. Activating jump pack. Calling down a sentry.
The guys that are stacked here? I need to make sure there's no tiny guys or I get dropped on.
Requesting orbital strike.
There is tiny guys. Oh no. Ow. Got him. Maybe 25 meters, Phacil, jeez. Not all of them? Yeah, that was all of them.
I literally
That's a good question. Help out, go boom. This thing might kill me actually. I think it has an angle on me. Let's see, the wrong way would be to use disincentivize to dissuade players from splitting up. Something like you take damage when you are too far. Yeah, that is the wrong way, for sure. I don't think... I can't imagine it being a programming complexity.
Requesting orbital strike.
Tiny dude? I think there is a tiny dude. I guess I do that. Yes, help out, go boom. Boo. Hello, doggy.
Calling in orbital strike.
Am I about to get nuked? Oh no, it's no cannon. I should probably quasar a bit more. What? Are they cheating? I thought they fixed it. Look! They're shooting through the rock. I thought they fixed this.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Dropship!
Requesting orbital strike.
Okay.
Calling in orbital strike.
No. Probably there.
Calling down a sentry.
I want to put it right behind the wall so that whenever they walk past it, they get zapped. Let's see.
Dropship. South. Requesting advanced weaponry.
No worries, knocks him. Shoot it in the turret. It goes boom.
Requesting orbital. Requesting air support. Requesting orbital strike.
The jetpack boys went boom
Calling
booms.
down a sentry.
That might be a problem actually.
Backpack inbound. Calling in orbital strike. Calling down fortification.
Deploying minefield. Stand clear.
The Hulk is just chilling midair. That doesn't kill it? Alright, for now. Am I about to get...
Calling down a support
Oh, you
weapon.
guys are.
Calling in orbital strike.
I need supplies.
Requesting orbital strike.
Wait, is it still not dead? What the heck?
I need supplies. Tagging location. Cancel that.
Calling down a sentry.
I guess I just do this really quick again.
Calling in orbital strike.
Bounced it right. Oh yeah. Throw this there.
Requesting sentry. Calling in orbital strike.
Sending down sentry.
So yeah, this is pretty chill if you cheat. If you get this layout with a jetpack, that's pretty obvious, right?
Tagging location.
Shame they changed that. It was funny, but also true that many people just landed up on hills and waited. I suppose so.
Tagging location.
I don't know though.
Calling in
I don't know if that breaks the game. I don't know if that... For a mission like this, yes, I will agree, I suppose. Well then, just redesign the layout, right? For a mission like this specifically. But for most missions, it's not really that relevant, is it? Oh, I love it when their backpacks go boom. Yes. Recoilless cheaters. Ba-ra-pa-pum-pum. There it is. That's pretty cheesy. This is pretty cheese. I'm okay with not landing on hills, but can't move over something small is really a shame. Yeah, I agree. That's the thing, right? Yeah, a lot of creativity would be allowed, and if you ask me, most games become really fun when you're allowed to do creative stuff. Yeah, I believe they will change that normal, that the red ones will track as well. So if you stick like a 380 to a walking fabricator, as you know, it's time to run. That's gonna be hilarious in itself. Well then obviously sticking a red to anything becomes a strategical thing as well. So definitely fun. They definitely need to do that. Obviously that's how blue stratagems work, right? So in theory they can make red stratagems work the same way just fine. Boom. No, that's not on me. Wait, is it on me? It might be on me. Oh, almost on me. I feel like the flaming hell pots don't do enough damage. I feel like the explosion should be like a one shot or something. Is that on me? No, we are good. No, that was pretty well thrown too. We're pretty good. Tesla doing work as well. Look at that. Zap. Zap. It's pretty strong. Quasar have just enough damage to kill anything. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Regatas? Good evening, Buttergraphin. Reds used to do that and they removed it. That's kind of silly, honestly, that they removed it. They should have left it in. Oh. No! Oh, I thought I was gonna roll all the way down. Oh, oh, oh. We are some cheesy boys. Oh. So the proper way to peek this is I need to shoot the stuff in the back because I'm peeking upwards. So if I move forward now, I'm probably dead. So I need to pick these boys. But I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Still use it, infinite ammo. Yeah, for sure. The infinite ammo is a big deal. They did list it as an issue though, so in theory that does mean that they will start doing it more, right? Am I supposed to?
How did they get inside?
I think they breached in there. This might be problematic. We might lose here actually. Holy crap, why is there a million?
Calling down fortifications.
Help out, go boom.
Requesting sentry.
Help out, go boom. Can I get up there from here?
To the sky.
Yes. No, we're losing. Are we losing? Maybe we're fine actually.
Calling down a support weapon.
Barrager tank back there. What is on the... No, calling you in.
Calling in reinforcements.
Nice one.
That's such a nice spot, Phacil.
Yeah, thank you.
That's really nice.
It's pretty cheesy, I'll be honest.
We do love our cheese.
Yes, fromage, s'il vous plaît.
Requesting backpack.
And arguably the Scythe Quasar combo is the very best option to be up here. Or I would have to keep coming back down for ammo.
Calling in orbital strike. Requesting orbital strike. Requesting air support.
It's so blurry back there, it's crazy. What the heck? Because of the rain?
Requesting advanced weaponry.
I missed.
Sending in an eagle.
I wanted that shot so bad. Alright, I guess I'm going back. Jump of life.
Activating jump pack. Requesting air support.
5 minutes left. Liberty speed your step.
Another triumph for managed democracy.
Good job, team.
Guide your
Good job. Well done. I guess we can leave.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
No, we lost one. Close the door. Retreat. Don't shoot me. Nice, nice trigger control. Let's go, team.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart.
Oh yeah.
20 seconds.
It's so sad when red stick to enemies back and doesn't check. Yeah, for sure. They really need to change that. That's gonna be hilarious. Like the amount of scenario, it's gonna be way too funny. I feel.
Complete. Pelican 1
I feel like you put an orbital, like maybe you put a, because a 380, I believe, rarely hits where it's marked, right? It rarely hits on the spot where it's marked. So it's gonna be super funny, I feel, if you throw a 380 on it or something. If you throw it on like a charger or something, right? Or maybe you throw a precision on a hunter or something and it leaps you, right? There's so much stuff.
Orbital napalm on a shrieker.
Exactly, stuff like that. It's gonna be way too funny. They really need to add it, I feel. It's gonna be too big of a deal. Alright guys, that's the Helldiving for today. About 20 to 30 minutes of Ask Me Anything. GG's, thank you for the games. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Helldivers 2 content. Because I'm not streaming Saturday, I'll be doing viewer builds tomorrow. So have your builds ready, team. Let's see what you got. You guys had some crazy stuff last week, yeah. Well done, team. Catch you guys.
Loadouts, or it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You can throw both at me. Here we go. Boom. All right, quick ad break so that no one gets slapped. Here we go. Back in 3. And then I need to change this. GG's, team, GG's. Alright, let me hit you guys with a medical poll as soon as the ad ends. GG's, bye-bye, guys. Alright, let's see. Then I need to change this. One of the Serube told me I should change the content thing once I go into ask me anything mode. Oh man, is there a way to change it? I don't feel like there's a way to change it. Okay, apparently there's not. Okay, well, lesson learned. Dodge the... I think most people get to dodge the ads still. It's just a couple people, and that's why it's annoying, I feel. I feel if I just continue without playing the ads, that means halfway through a sentence, someone is going to get slapped with an ad. And I just feel like that goes completely against what I'm trying to do, which is trying to get people to be more contemplative, be more happy, be more involved, be more caring, be more... So cutting people off halfway through, this is why it bugs me, right? Like, I'll be honest with you, like I would pay Twitch to let me remove the ads, just because I feel it's so silly. It's a completely silly concept to force it. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I am just a random nurse streaming. It is what it is, team. How is the laser? How do you guys feel about the laser builds? Honestly, I feel like they were pretty strong. Yeah, exactly. During intense gameplay is the worst. Because if people are really enjoying the content, it's like getting slapped with an ad halfway through a good movie scene, right? It's super annoying. It's not just a pause, right? It completely takes you out of the thing you were having fun observing, right? So for sure. But laser builds, I don't know. I feel like the more practice I get with it, the more I feel like it's not just a little bit good, it's crazy good. Like I said, right? Like the Hulk's bobbing up and down, where the little eye bobs up and down. If you get that rhythm down with the laser, I feel like the time to kill is nuts. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. They're super fun if you take time to aim. Same for berserkers, right? Because I think one of the annoying things about berserkers and shooting them in the head is that when you tap them with any other gun, when you tap a berserker with any other gun, it like makes them flinch back really far, right? Like it moves their head out of the way really far. And with the scythe, it doesn't do that. Same with the laser cannon. So it's really easy to shoot him in the head. So I think that's another one of those big details. What else is a fun detail? And obviously how fast the Devastators die as well when you shoot them in the head. And the main thing I like about the Diligence is that the Devastators don't flinch when you shoot them because it doesn't armor pen. So it's either a headshot or the target doesn't move. And the Scythe is the same. So I still feel like the Diligence is just a bit more dopamine for me because it's a tap, right? So you tap it. But it's the Scythe is definitely very good. It's in a good spot. It's in a very good spot even. And then the laser cannon I feel has been good for a while. Trying to think if there's anything I missed. No, it feels right, honestly. Well, as you could tell, some of those runs, the boys playing with me did the same build, and it looked really good, honestly. I was just like, okay, stuff is dying way too consistently, way too fast for this build to not be legit. So it's fun. Yeah. I think if you bring like 2 people with lasers and 2 people with halts on stun mode, that's also crazy. Probably. The guard dog was good as well, honestly. I feel like the guard dog took care of a lot of tiny stuff that you don't really notice, but arguably you can probably bring something else instead. It's definitely not the best if you just bring the scythe and the laser cannon. It's probably a bit too much laser, but for tonight's theme I was like, okay, may as well, right? Guys, was the volume of the mic okay? It could be a little bit higher, probably, Rigoletto, but it was okay, honestly. I could hear you just fine. I'm not sure whether a little bit higher would have been better. No worries at all, Rigoletto. Thank you for the communication. Good communication, but for sure. All right. Let's see. Let's do some medical polls. Oh, this one lines up with. So I went into some of the top. I wrote some questions that went into some of the topics from last week. But they're not the same questions. They're a little bit deviated. So if you were here last week, you'll recognize some of the questions. But in theory, that does not give you the answer. We'll see how well you guys get this one. I'll give the people that weren't here the intel of last week, of course. The question is, what is the most common blood type worldwide? Last week I mentioned that O negative is the universal donor. So whenever we have someone that's bleeding heavily, we give them O negative. So it's the most, in that sense, the most valuable, right? The most valuable blood type. Let's see. Well, where do I get all the questions? I asked ChatGPT, but I'll be honest with you, it definitely gets quite a few of them wrong. So the combination of my medical knowledge and ChatGPT's creativity. So sometimes I'll ask it stuff, but if it's a topic I know nothing about, I'll actually look it up. So I'll be honest, I'm spending way too much time generating these questions because, like I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know crap about skin, but sometimes it says stuff and I'm like, really, right? And so I start googling it and I go into scientific articles. I'm like, okay, all right, well done, ChatGPT. But I have one question coming up that because I know about the brain, right, that it actually got wrong. So it's a fun one. It is actually O, believe it or not, but O positive, which is a bit of a problem because O negative is the one we need, but O positive is actually the most common blood type. Let's see. Oh, no worries, Rigoletto. Take your time, man. It was fine. I feel like I was fine. I know that one because I'm an O positive myself. Exactly, Light. Exactly. Failing all my medical tests. It's not a medical test. They're just pop quizzes. A lot of these questions I didn't know either. No worries. They're fun statistical questions. From a purely nursing standpoint or medical standpoint, it's not really that useful information, I would argue. So it's just fun statistics. It's fun facts to have, right? But for sure. AB is the rarest, I believe. I think that's right. I'm not confident there, actually. Nice one. Oh, Lord. Well done. All right. Let's see how let's do. Where's the brain one? Let me look for the brain one. The one ChatGPT got wrong. Where is it? I wrote down way too many questions. I'm having way too much fun with this. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. I feel like I've mentioned this quite a bit, so we'll see how many of you guys know this one. How many pairs of cranial nerves are there? So that's the really big nerves we have upstairs. In our head, basically. Or near our head. Near our head is more correct. Let's see. I think the opposite of O positive is the rarest. Maybe. Not confident though, Mr. Zars, but maybe. Blood type democracy. We have a bit of a split. We have a bit of a split. O negative is probably the rarest, but I'm not sure. Didn't look that up. It's 12. We have 12 pairs. We have 12 pairs. I've mentioned this before. I actually know all 12, but I'm not going to rename them or name them here again. I will just go to the next question. All right. ChatGPT wrote 14. Maybe ChatGPT knows something we don't. But I'm pretty sure it's 12. All right. Let's see. Let's do this one. All right. Let's see. Oh. This is a fun one. What part of our brain controls emotion? Someone got lots of nerves, so 16, exactly. That's one way to interpret the question, to be fair. What's up, by the way, JN? I think that's Juliet, right? If I'm not sure if I recognize your image, but I think your YouTube name is Juliet. My apologies if it's not, of course. The secret hidden pairs, exactly. Maybe ChatGPT just knows something we don't. Who knows? Oh, negative is the rarest. All right, thank you. Let's assume that's right. Oh, it is okay, all right. Good seeing you here. Good evening, good afternoon. Vote temperature. One second. It is indeed the limbic system. Very good, very good. The limbic system dominates us, by the way. Like a lot of people that are like, no, I'm a super non-emotional human being. It's like, we are all very emotional human beings. There is no way around it. I'm very sorry. Even to those of you who think your ice cold, I guarantee it. Once you look at the science, if you truly look into it, you'll realize, wait, the way you react to most things is emotional, not rational. In fact, but I've mentioned this before, if it truly is rational, because they are out there, it's a very rare percentage of us, if you are truly just rational, that is called psychopathy. Fun fact. And unfortunately, most of us, and you really shouldn't, most of us don't like psychopaths. And you really, really shouldn't. They do need help, of course, but it's rough. It's a very rough illness. Alright, let's see how you guys get this one. Zen and the Art of Helldiving. I like that. That's a pretty good one as well. I don't know if it's too long. I'm thinking for the people that just joined, I'm going to be renaming the channel, and I'm pretty sure that I can't do that, but we'll see. But I want the focus to not be on me. I want it to be on the concept we're trying to build, which is just positivity, people being more empathetic, people being more caring. So I feel like Phacil Gaming is definitely not the name I should have thought of when I made the channel, but honestly, I have to admit that I didn't think the channel would be that big of a deal. I basically a friend said I should try to reach a bigger audience with my messages, and I was like, okay, sure, man, whatever you want. And then I was like, oh crap. And now here we are, right? So I appreciate you guys. All right, here comes the question. Zen divers might be a thing. Does that exist? Do we have a Zen divers group? Maybe that's us. All right, maybe that's us. Positive gaming. Maybe. Oh, you guys are... Oh my god. Well, give me 1 sec to write this down, actually. Okay, well, I'll hit you guys with a question first. Okay, which type of blood vessel has valves to prevent backflow? I need to write this down. Once I am writing this down. Zen divers. And positive gaming. I asked my mods, this is a fun fact for you guys. The mods are like, sometimes they're like, oh my god, Phacil, what is this? I said to them, I need you guys to help me think of a name for the channel. And they were like, okay, all right. And explained it to them, right? I want it to be about the group. And they were like, okay, we'll help. And I was like, I need 10 names from each of you. They were like, 10? What do you mean 10? Why the pressure for 10? And I was like, I need at least 10. And like, what do you mean at least 10? Right? And each mod was like, why, Phacil? And then normally I explain it. I've only said it to one of them, but I go, Because if I ask you for 1 or 2, you'll give me something, but sheer numbers does much more. Sheer numbers. So if I just ask you to do 1 or 2, it'll be okay. But if I ask you to do 10, at least one of those is going to be solid. The answer is veins. So arteries are the blood vessels coming out of your heart going towards your body to provide oxygen. Veins, so after arteries split enough, they turn into capillaries and then they come back as veins. And veins have very low blood flow, so it travels very slowly. So imagine if you're standing up and blood is trying to get back up into your heart, it has to go against gravity. And to prevent it from just sinking back down into your feet, we have little valves there. And this is also one of the problems. Some people get really swollen feet. So fun fact, these things have to do with each other basically. One sec, you guys typed some stuff. Alright, let's see. Psychological attack divers. The acronym would be PAD, so it wouldn't be too bad, I guess, right? Or maybe it would be, I don't know. Alright, I feel like that one doesn't really fit, but I appreciate you though, Noxum. I have a good friend, by the way, that does the artwork, Pantherios. So in theory, we're okay. I don't think she would mind drawing a different one. I appreciate that, Juliet. If it's Zen Divers, I'll go with Zen Divers. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad idea. But think about it from a perspective of maybe we end up playing more games than just Helldivers. Then maybe Zen Divers still okay. But it's probably good to contemplate too. No channels called Zen Divers. That's fair. That's fair. I already wrote it down. I do like the name, honestly. We do need an emblem. We do need an emblem. Let's see. You got F? What do you mean you got F? Alright, let's see. This is another fun question, I feel. Although honestly, usually there's a couple questions where I'm like, I'll put it in there and then during stream I'll see whether I like the question, and there's normally 3 or 4, but I'm pretty sure I've already spotted them. Which ones I don't like, I mean. Alright, the question is, which part of our brain regulates hunger and thirst? So which part of our brain says, okay, you should probably eat or we die? It is an interesting thing to think about. I do like the name Zen Divers. But again, the problem is like some of you guys have mentioned that you enjoy being around on the stream and you enjoy hanging out. In theory, most of the time, have we gotten a toxic vibe on any stream? I don't feel like it, right? I feel like we've all been pretty chill. So I feel like that's pretty good. But so some of you guys have said, well, what if you played a different game? And a lot of you guys enjoyed watching me crap my pants during the horror stream and stuff. So I feel like having a name that goes with any game would probably be a good idea. But I'm definitely up for a vote. No worries there. I'll put the votes on Discord. So if you're not on Discord, you can scan the QR code to join the Discord, by the way. Definitely not Zenzil Noxum, but I appreciate you. I feel like sleep is getting to you, Noxum. Alright, let's see. It is indeed the hypothalamus. Well done. The hypothalamus is also responsible for a lot of other vegetative functions, is what we call them, or parasympathetic functions, like, for example, our temperature regulation. So it does more than just hunger and thirst. This is one of the most positive channels, which is why I care. Ah, thank you so much. That's awesome, Juliet. I appreciate that. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm trying to build together with the people here. So a good friend of mine, Sakura, he's usually on Discord. He works really hard at his job, so he's usually tired. But the few times I do talk to him, he's always very positive, which I love. So everyone that hangs around me basically knows that I make it well, I kind of force people to be positive, because I usually tell people, look, if you can't be positive, at some point I'm going to annoy you. Like, there's no way around it. And so usually, this is what I love about human nature. Usually I tell people, if you still enjoy hanging around me, even though you feel like you have trouble being positive, the thing is that deep down you have to want to be positive. There has to be something there. Because there's plenty of people that I will never reach. They're just, you know, they're too far, right? They're just like, who is this idiot, right? And so those people don't want to be anywhere near me. Because for me to constantly be, you know, trying to take care of them and be positive, it'll just make them leave. instantly. So if you guys come back, in theory, your brain's already decided, we kind of like this. This is pretty chill. This is relaxing. Right, and so that's kind of where it's a fun factor. Which is probably why we haven't really... I say not really, but I feel like it's just not. I feel like we have not had a toxic stream yet. Right? A stream where, you know, there was just like, people were just like, okay, this is rude, this is mean, this is... Right? I don't feel like it's been there. And I can't always follow all the chat, but I feel like most of it, once you guys like start talking to each other during runs and stuff, it's just people conversing, people talking about certain things in game, out of game, etc. Which is perfect, because that's the idea, right? Having a community where people like each other enough to want to listen to each other. So props to you guys as well. I'm hanging, just hanging. Exactly, Noxum. Brain telling brain to be positive. Exactly. Oxytocin, man. Gotta pump the oxytocin. And a bit of serotonin, to be fair. I just want to listen about human emotions, not something I get IRL, even though I am a happy person. Exactly. But I think that's the thing, right? And I think that's the thing, Normal. I think the concept of thinking about these things is very, very well documented. Probably the most famous trend nowadays is called mindfulness. And some people on YouTube are like, well, you are the mindful diver. I have a couple dudes that are like, you are the Bob Ross of Helldivers, man. Right? And I'm like, okay, first of all, that's not that's not the image I was going for. I was not going for any image, to be fair. But I do feel like I understand where they're coming from. Obviously, I love reflecting. So I was like, why would someone call me that? And I think it's just that we're definitely not doing Ross divers. But I was going to say, like, I definitely feel like, because I avoid negativity, like, with a passion, right? So I try to, like, if it's negative, I'm just like, there's plenty of people that are going to whine and moan about this. They don't need one more. So I'll just avoid the topic. And I think that's something that at some point people start realizing. Most people do it the other way around. They avoid the positive, not consciously, and they find every tiny little thing they can to complain about, which is, in quotation marks, normal. And I don't think we should make that normal. I think it's a really bad normal. So I think that's the thing. I really like hearing yours or chat's perspective. Exactly. And I think that's super cool. I think, just so it's clear, I learn a lot from you guys as well. And I think that's the fun thing to stuff like this. I think once you start chasing something you really believe in, you're really passionate about, you start automatically surrounding yourself with people that are like, I agree with that to a certain degree. And then you talk about it. And then oftentimes you get to a very good point. This is something that I explained about Robert. Robert is probably my best friend, right? He's the guy I'm doing the podcast with, the Dutch podcast. And sometimes if people hear us talk, people are like, are you sure you guys are friends? And the reason why is because we can have seriously fiery debates, right? Like, I'll give you a good example. Like, I try to eat as vegetarian as I can, preferably as vegan as I can. And Robert is like the anti-vegan of the Netherlands, okay? That's who Robert is. And sometimes people are like, how are you guys, like, how do you hang out together? And the thing is, while we're like fiercely debating this simple topic of diet, if you will, or environment, or whatever you want to call it, right? Halfway through the sentence, we'll be like, hey, you want a beer? And you'll be like, yeah, cool. And then we continue like fucking almost yelling at each other, right? And I think that's the beauty to having a community where it's also in the Discord rules. If you're capable of debating each other fiercely and very heavily without attacking the individual, congratulations. That's about as fruitful of a relationship you're ever going to have. Because the problem is that once you attack the person, you should, in theory, just accept that you've lost. And this is something that Robert has done fantastically for more than 10 years I've known him. Every time he's ever gotten to a point where he feels like he can't debate me anymore, instead of saying, yeah, I still think you're wrong, or I still feel, he'll just go quiet and he'll say, fair point, man. And then we'll change topic. That's just what it is. And it's vice versa. Whenever he's right, I'll never hit him with a, yeah, but I still feel like you should. Like, I don't do that to him, right? It's just, okay, we're done, right? I don't have any more arguments. I feel like you're right, and I don't like that you're right, but I do feel like you're right, so I'm going to give you this. And that's just where I think the coolest things happen. Gonna learn Dutch so I can listen to you. I appreciate that, man. Pharaoh still sounds interesting. Let's try to avoid my name in the thing we're gonna name this. That's pretty neat, though. I appreciate it. You respect the differences of other people. That's how you get along. Everybody having the same you would also be wrong. Exactly. This is probably one of the best things you've said there, Pantherias. We often say this as well in healthcare. If you think about all the stuff you struggle with on a daily basis, with, you know, this person being like this, or your boss being like that, or your classmate being like this. Honestly, if I said to you, hey, starting tomorrow, everyone is going to be perfectly in sync and perfectly communicated and perfectly, that would be boring as crap. Like, what would we do all day? We'd just be walking around like perfect little aliens, right? Like, it's in the frustration, if you think about it. It's in the frustration that we find, like, most of our, you know, what would you call it? I think most of our passion, right? Most of our development, mentally anyway. So yeah, for sure. Insert your name here. Oh, fair enough, Noxum. I feel like Zen Divers was fun though. Same for, I wrote it down. Positive Gamer was also a pretty good one. But I still have like 60 names I need to review from the mods as well, so. Yeah, we are looking for a name, Taki. We are. I'd love to rename it. I don't know when I'll rename it, but at some point I'll have to rename it. But then I have to kind of look into how that works with the whole Twitch viewership and the whole YouTube subscriptions and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll give it time. I'll give it time. That's also another good one for you guys that are young and always in a rush. There's no need to be in a rush, okay? There's 2 reasons to be in a rush, ever. The first, hunger, when you need to eat. Then you should definitely be in a rush. And I guess maybe 3 if you consider going to the bathroom, but arguably, right, you could technically crap your pants and you'll be fine, right? It's a bit awkward, but still, right? But if you don't eat, that's a really big deal. That has very serious consequences. And number 2 is safety. Number 2 is safety. If you're not safe, you probably need to figure out a way to get safe pretty quick. That's about it. Everything else, sure, we can just wait, right? Like, why would you rush? Let's see. Haste makes waste. Or a Strider rocket to the face. That is fair as well. Strider rockets are terrifying, man. Fluoxetine. That is a... I don't remember that. That's a medicinal name. I forgot what it is, though. What is fluoxetine? Fluoxetine. Is that an antidepressant? It is an antidepressant. It's Prozac. Holy crap. My long-term memory saved me. Thank you, Juliet. It is Prozac, yeah. It does sound like toothpaste, to be fair. That is fair. Very fair. So yeah, for sure. You searched for antidepressants. I appreciate that. If you did that for the reason I think you did it, I appreciate that. All right, we'll do 2 more polls and then I call it for the night. Here we go. What's a fun one? What's probably I'm looking for the most fun ones here. I would say this is a very typical medical. This is actually a practical medical fact. It's important for nurses and doctors to know this. The question is, which gas is primarily responsible for regulating breathing rate? So what's the gas that defines how fast we breathe on average? It's a bit more complicated, but I'll explain the details after. Let's see. Zach Divers. All right. Let's just go pro Zach Divers then, I guess. That's fair. Exclamation mark vote. And then type 1, 2, 3, or 4, Juliet. So if you want the vote to appear in the poll. Well, that's pretty fast. Breathing E710. That's pretty good, normal. Yeah, that's very closely related even. A high level of CO2 is called hypercapnia. It is indeed CO2, carbon dioxide. It's actually a little bit more complicated. This is a fun fact. We actually don't breathe based on carbon dioxide. We breathe based on the level of our pH, our acidity. And carbon dioxide is one of the biggest determinants of what our acidity is. Carbon dioxide is pretty acidic, so the more carbon dioxide you have in your blood, the more acid your blood becomes. And your body really doesn't want your blood to be acid because that'll kill you. So if you have a lot of carbon dioxide in your body, per definition, your body will be like, okay, you need to get rid of this and you need to get rid of it fast. And the way we do that is by breathing out. So expiration, right? And when we breathe in, we get oxygen in. So it's a really good synergy there. But there's actually a second mechanic. This is known as the fast compensatory mechanic for pH. But we actually have a slow one as well, which is... I don't know what it's called in English, but it's basically an alkaline substance. It's HCO3. So if you look up HCO3, that's the one I'm talking about. I have no idea what it is. I'll Google this one sec. I need to get the story right. Damn it. All right, what is this called in English? Oh, it's just called bicarbonate. It's the same. Okay, so bicarbonate. So bicarbonate is the part of our bodies. Our kidney regulates bicarbonate. Our kidneys do. And so the combination of these two define our pH. So the amount of CO2 in combination with the amount of bicarbonate in our blood defines how acid our blood is. And so whenever we turn to acid, if you will, we'll start breathing faster. But sometimes, let's say for whatever reason you can't breathe faster, your kidneys will actually start to hold on to more bicarbonate. And bicarbonate makes you alkaline. So if you're too acidic, there's two ways to fix it. Either breathe it out or hold on to more bicarbonate. And it's this combination of factors that defines your pH. And so the reason why I say we don't actually breathe based off of carbon dioxide is I've actually had plenty of patients on the ICU that had like really like a normal level in kilopascals is what it's called of CO2 is about 4 to 6 kilopascals in your blood. Okay, I've had people that had like a CO2 level of 1, which is extremely low. And so according to all theory, they should pretty much stop breathing for a little bit, which does happen, just what it's called. It's called functional apnea. And so you would think, okay, so why do they not stop breathing then if their CO2 is so low? And the reason why is because they also have very little bicarbonate. So they're still very acidic. And that's due to other problems they have, right? And so this is usually why, nurses often get led to believe it's CO2 we breathe on, and doctors as well, but it's not. And I usually give this argument. I tell people, if we actually breathe, our breathing rate is actually determined by our CO2. As it gets really low, that means we should completely stop breathing, at least for just a little bit. That's how our brain works. But we don't. We do, however, stop as soon as our pH is good. And luckily, it is very, very good at regulating itself. All right, let's see. I can melt someone by breathing on them. No, I don't think you're gonna beat the skin's defense system, but maybe that depends on how acidic you are. To be fair, Noxum, that maybe. Alkaline battery, that's fair. Your body won't know you're suffocating if it isn't because of CO2. You just start feeling less and less conscious. Exactly. This is maybe a dark and ominous fun fact, Normal, but I know a lot of pulmonologists, so specialized doctors, that actually mention that dying to CO2 is a very comfortable way to go because you just literally fall asleep. So it's a very maybe dark and ominous one, but unfortunately very true. Or maybe fortunately true. I'm not sure. Inject lemon juice into your blood. Yeah, let's not do that, Stern. Let's definitely not do that, Sir Lemon. If I ever get sick, I want to be in your... I appreciate that. Well, believe it or not, though, most doctors and nurses are well informed on most of these things. So I know how friendly and social and simpleton we can come across, but most of them are very well educated. Fun facts for sure. Isn't CO2 the one thing that would make you actually feel the suffocation? Yes and no. It in the beginning, yes, but it takes over the brain pretty quickly. So yes and no. And I believe, actually I'm not confident now that I say that. I believe a lack of oxygen is the thing that makes you feel the discomfort. I believe a rise in CO2, so hypercapnia, actually doesn't cause. I'm not confident. I'd have to look up the comfort here, but I do know that pulmonologists on average say that dying to hypercapnia is a very comfortable way to go. So definitely have to do more research there. Good call out. I remember seeing someone on the internet saying we can train out our body to use oxygen more efficiently. Yes, actually. Yeah, we can. I think marathon runners are the best example of this. I forget the name. There's a name for this. VO2 max, something like that. Let me look it up. I think it's called VO2 max. So yeah, you can. There's also genetics involved, of course. Yeah, so VO2 max, if you Google that, it's the maximum amount of oxygen that an individual can utilize. So it's something like that, I believe. It doesn't look exactly right, but it's something similar. Let's see. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Pantherios. VO2 maxing. Let's go. Exactly. So yeah, for sure, fun stuff. All right, guys, we are at the end of the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I say I will. Oh, okay. The horror music kicked in like perfect timing. I was gonna say, I say I'll be back tomorrow. There is a very tiny chance I might cancel tomorrow as well, just due to the whole Liam's my boy's birthday is taking up like the entire weekend. So we'll see how far the party stretches. But my guess is that he's gonna be exhausted, so we should be okay. But we'll see. I will apologize in advance if that happens. But hopefully we'll be okay. Alright, we're on VO3 now. Alright, maybe Stern. Maybe one day. Thank you so much, Juliet. You as well, Pantherios. Noxum, thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. You guys are awesome. Much appreciated. I will catch you tomorrow most likely. And if not, of course, have a good weekend, guys. As always. I enjoyed it. Thank you for keeping me company. Bye-bye. Scan the QR code for Discord team for the votes on names soon enough. Probably this week or maybe next week. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good one. Let me do the call-outs. Goodbye, Stern, Zyrus, Pantherios, Noxum, Juliet. Normal. Taki. I think that's everyone I saw in chat right now. But everyone else as well, of course. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.